Doing great.
All right, we good?
Should be good.
Good now? All right, excellent. Hello, everybody. We are the Initiative Syndicate. You snag that curtain over there, please, someone.
What you do?
I don't need anybody to see about our secret Willy Wonka things that we do in here.
Exactly.
They don't get to see about the secrets unless they buy a golden ticket.
Exactly. All of our illegal Wonka activities.
we play Dungeons and Dragons, and tonight that's what we're going to do. We're going to be picking back up with where we left off last session. So we will give a brief recap, and then we're going to get into it because everybody was kind of like, hey, what's going to happen? Are we going to find out the point of this temple? We're going to find who we're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hopefully not finding any more books starting in steal.
Chris is tired of seeing everybody
Just wait till you see the library.
Oh god, guys,
It's called the Library
You might have
of
to restrain me. We'll
Forbidden
hard.
Books.
You're gonna have to watch me.
So
Trust me, I won't be able to contest your strengths.
on last week's session, the Gravy Train was in pursuit trying to find the leaders of the Gorgon Rebellion, the Sisters of Stone Death. They had tips that the Gorgons themselves had set up some sort of operation or nest or a hive of some type within an ancient temple deep, not only outside of Golgari territory, but outside the realm of Ravnica itself. Traveling deep underground, they found the temple. They endured some traps. They fought some undead horrors. Horrors. I never can say that word right. Horrors. They fought some horrors.
Horse!
And they got some loot, some cosmetic loots last week.
Oh yeah, I got a helmet.
Cool.
Some
Yeah.
bat wings that turns black.
That's right.
I got the shield and the leather.
I
Yeah.
wonder if
Got the
that would
smoke
mean
comes out
that
of it.
like the Gorgons can't see me to turn me into stone because it blurs my
The only one way to find out.
That's true.
It's true.
Only one way to find out.
Con roll with disadvantage now.
Yeah.
So,
You actually see 10 times better.
you wandered into one area where there was a book on an altar, and Elvin's patron warned him that the book was not a good book, and it called to Lizica and his curiosity and his need to not only gain power but knowledge.
Hey guys, I think there's a rock over there. You should look over that way for 5 minutes.
The book seemed angry that you did not want to take it, and
Yeah.
the temple itself erupted with some life.
Hmm.
You learned a little bit more about the history of the Nephilim,
Interesting.
and more specifically, the Nephilim that this temple was built as a shrine to, the Ink Treader Nephilim. And we are picking up basically in the main chamber, the entrance chamber where you first came in, the sanctuary here, the shrine itself.
And we took a short rest, right?
You took a short
Yeah.
rest,
Yes,
yes.
yeah. There's no way my hit points would be at full otherwise.
It's not hard to get past 12, but
Hey,
Roll the
37.
D4s.
37.
I have more than 12, okay?
Sure, that's a third of my health. Still.
So I feel like that door on the other side of the room here is really where we're heading. Right, there's
Yeah.
no other. Can we kind of do a little roundabout the room just to see if there's anything that's
Yeah, you're in-
distractory
You're
or
in free roam.
secret-y?
You're in free roam right now.
So
Yeah.
I will do that.
Watch out for pressure plates. Those tend to be a lot around here a lot.
so Chris will
I don't know what
take
you're
his
talking
normal
about.
spot behind the statue in the middle.
Yeah, okay.
He's like, I got back here covered real well. He goes in hide mode.
Okay. If you are attempting to hide, I need you to make a stealth roll.
Investigation was a 5.
Well,
Probably didn't find that.
I feel like I would.
You rolled a 5 on your investigation check. Looks normal.
Looks
Yeah,
like
I
a
didn't get
normal
any
room.
We found a whole lot of
Nothing looks
stuff.
pressurized or even potentially scary.
Guys, I think.
Oh, for the viewers at home, Elvin will not be joining us tonight. He is viewing remotely.
He's got the
He
squirts.
he got a cold or something.
Hershey squirts.
So
Butthole cold.
it's a cold. I hope he should be
forgot to
back
check
with us
his
next
butthole.
week. So I'll be kind of filling in, and I know generally how his character is played.
A dick.
because exactly.
Yeah,
Um,
really.
So I'll be helping them in case they get into some tough combat scenarios. So.
Nice.
Nothing Skriz can't handle.
That means we're gonna have tough combat, guys.
Yep. Yep.
Sweet. So I guess all we've got left is door number 2, right?
I'm gonna walk about 10 feet in front of door number 2 and like choke down on my sword as far as I can, so I'm possibly as far away from it as possible. I'm gonna tap it to see if it's a mimic, as I normally do.
Good
with doors.
choice.
Every door
Good
since
choice.
episode 3.
Man, made you guys real paranoid of doors
Yeah.
and floor plates now, huh?
Episode 1.
So you tap the door with your sword, and it does not stick.
Did it go through like sand?
Nope, it's a regular door.
It's a regular door.
All right, Skriz, it's a regular door. You want to do your door thing? You do door stuff.
Oh, since
Did-
I'm playing the
did
role
you-
of Elvin tonight, I got a remote. So I have to give a, hey, how you doing?
That's true. That's
how y'all
true.
doing, Elvin?
Did you trying to turn the knob first? As I poke my head around the corner.
Well, they all been locked so far. I feel like, you know, might as well just do your little lock door stuff thing.
You're setting me up. So Skriz walks up there and he'll be like push past Rocky. Look,
Yeah.
and he's like, fuckers. I think you're setting me up.
Make sure to check the door for traps
So-
first.
I'll investigate the lock.
It is not a live door as well. I checked it.
Yes, it's
Not all doors are going to eat you, Rocky.
You know, when it happens one time, it could be, and now I'm prepared.
So I'm going to investigate the door for any traps, mechanisms, locking devices, whatnot.
You don't see any locking mechanisms on the door.
Roll.
How good it was.
I mean, it's totally welcoming. It's not ominous at all.
Oh, it says there's a welcome sign
Yeah,
right
it's a little doormat. It says,
Oh.
"Come right in."
Make sure you guys wipe your feet before we go through this door.
Oh, okay.
That's a weird thing for your character to say.
Yeah.
That's why I said it to Rocky.
Wipes feet.
So
with
I'm gonna
their-
open the door, but then I'm gonna step back to the side.
Okay. So you turn the
I
handle.
open
on
it, slam it open, and I step back to the side of the door. So I'm like,
All right.
All right.
as it opens up.
Time to die.
Shall we?
Oh no, not another hallway.
Switch the camera over
to Yes, the I other will. one,
sir.
Yes, I
No one wants to look at me anyway. They came to see minis.
True.
That's right.
What else would we miss? Cool stuff.
I don't know if anyone has ever heard or used Anvil before for their minis, but that's what I customized Rocky from Anvil's the website. I think it's over in England or Europe somewhere, but their mini customization options were friggin' dope. And if you're playing a Minotaur, they have the best Minotaur
Nice.
customization.
But you made.
That's what we're looking like.
Cool.
All right, so I will poke my horns in first with the light, and then kind of give a little sideways, looking both ways.
To right.
Looks clear. I mean, it's still dark except for the little bit of light you have coming off of your horns, but
All right,
Looks
Skriz,
clear.
it looks clear in there.
Looks clear.
Oh,
I'm just
so
messing with you.
I was like, how many times you gonna make me go first? I'm rear guard. That's what I was built for. Like, right behind the barrel.
Elvin follows closely behind Rocky.
All right, Elvin, you want to do that thing where you see if there's any bad guys?
Well, yeah, I could probably.
When'd you turn into a goblin?
That's my voice. It always has sounded like that.
Changeling into goblin.
That's right.
We got Krinko.
Krinko's back.
It goes back. Can't wait for that episode. to
That
drop.
had a little less rasp in it than my goblin, sir. I'll have you know.
So,
Sounds like a young Krinko.
well,
The hammer does not respond.
Interesting.
All right. Skriz, we got 2 more doors here that need door stuff done.
I'm just already sick and tired of Rocky. Okay, left or right? Just pick a door.
That one.
Okay, and he goes to the opposite one.
So,
So going down the hall.
I'm going down the hall towards this door right here.
anybody following?
I'll be.
Okay, so
As I'm heading down that way, I've just got the hallway's not lit, right?
No, it's dark.
Except for my horns.
Except for your horns and my dark vision, right?
Oh, here we go.
Also,
What? I want to make sure I can see what I'm doing. So,
look backwards. just in
I'm
case
going
something comes out of
to
the door.
take a torch out
Okay.
and throw it to the front of near the doorway, just to light up the area.
Yeah, it lights it up. It sheds light in a 20-foot radius.
And
Okay.
the
The door?
mimic catches on fire.
The mimic does not catch on fire because it's probably not a mimic. Probably.
So,
Mimics are fire resistant.
No.
Maybe this one is.
so I will go up to the door and I will check it for traps. And
Make an investigation check.
how are we gonna do this shit?
I gave you one for free.
It's true. He did.
That would be 20.
Door looks like it has some sort of a locking mechanism on it, but it is unlocked.
But it
Quickly
is unlocked.
lock it. See what happens.
So what I'm going to do, can Rocky see around me since I'm messing with the lock?
Well, he's got an additional 20 foot, so you got 20 foot from your torch, which is by the door.
Yeah.
And
with,
then Rocky's back probably 15, 20 foot. So your total radius, this hallway is almost completely
Yeah.
in dim light at least.
okay. So while I'm doing that, messing with the locks, I'm acting like I'm reaching for my tinker set.
Mhm.
And I grab my canteen full of, 3-week-old gravy. And I just
So gross.
line the doorknob with it. And I step to the side. I'm like, okay, Rocky, it's set, no traps, unlocked, ready to go. And I pull my scimitar back and my shield and get behind him. And I'm like, I got your back.
What face does the shield have on it?
Yeah, you can do that with the shield. You can change the facial expressions.
It has the face of like,
Well, it's just like how the face of the shape is. It's
Yeah.
its skull,
yeah,
so you can't change the way that it looks. Just its
It's the
expression.
expression. Yeah.
So it can be happy, it can be sad, it can be angry.
oh, it's got the anger emote on it.
Love
Nice.
it. Okay.
Like it's ready to go. Like, I got you covered, Rocky.
The shield looks
Like-
serious,
Got your set. The doorknob's yours, and I've got your back.
and Rocky looks serious because you can't even see his face anymore. You see these horns that are illuminating, and you see these
Ooh,
red
yeah.
eyes
Yeah.
glowing through his mask.
The bat wings.
So yes, I
You
step
kind
back.
of look like the final boss right now of some dungeon somewhere.
Man, I can't wait to intimidate the enemies with this.
Step back, shield up, scimitar out. All
Alright.
yours, Rocky.
So I'll walk up to the door.
Your step to the side.
Do I see that it's covered with gravy?
What's your passive perception?
10, but I'm actually looking at it, not passively perceiving it.
Guess
I mean, I'm looking at a door handle.
It's pretty lit. I guess it depends on how cautious you would be opening the door.
Doors equal mimics, pretty cautious.
That's fair. Yeah, you see something all over the door handle.
Did you blow your nose on that thing?
That's how I greased it open. Just sometimes you have. Just don't worry about it. Just open the damn door. We ain't got time for this shit.
Alright, I'm gonna kick the door open to not touch the gravy. Like
Yes.
straight up.
It's fucking good gravy. Just rinse the roast.
You are kicking the door.
Yeah, like
what gets stuck to the.
Okay.
what happened last time.
Are you,
Yeah.
so you're Spartan kicking it, or you're kind of just trying to like
Yeah, basically
just shove it open?
Spartan kicking the door because I don't want to touch the
Make
handle.
an unarmed strike against the door.
12.
Yeah, that hits. You are able to forcefully kick the door open with little difficulty.
Nice.
I didn't want to like risk the grease since it's so greasy, like grease in my hand. I can't hold my sword.
Yeah, I understand.
You know, it would
No,
affect me in combat.
No, just use me as goblin bait at the front door. That's all right. No, go ahead. I got your back.
I appreciate it.
A lightning bolt attack. That
And
would
I
really
will-
suck for us through.
Poke the horns in again and give a little back, little force.
The room
behind-
here seems to be darker than the other places.
I take the torch that's on the floor next to him and I toss it like between his legs into the room.
Singes the hair. on
You're
my
doing what
thighs.
exactly?
The torch that I threw at the door,
Mhm.
I grab it. And
Okay.
As soon as he like kicked it open, I like toss it into the room, either between his legs or around him, whatever, to get it. in
So
the
you
room.
toss the torch into the room, and the darkness in here seems to envelop the light.
So, kind of seems like
You're
something-
able to see, but it doesn't shed as much light as you would have thought that it should.
Does it seem like
It
magical?
clangs off of something stone-like and shaped humanoid.
Why'd you pick this room?
Guys, I think we should close the door and walk away.
Yeah, I wish the door was still on its hinges.
Yeah, really. The door didn't just open. It went.
Ah, I'm glad I went through the trouble of unlocking the door for you.
Thank you. Would you go through the trouble of closing it now?
No, that's all you. I only open doors, not close them.
So I'm gonna see if I can't like. I don't necessarily want to go into the room because I feel this darkness is kind of reminiscent of other darknesses like this we've seen before. So I'm gonna try and like pick the door up and like like lean it very shittily against the wall there,
Yeah, sure.
and I'm gonna start backing away. Nice.
As you're picking up the door, you hear what sounds to be the rattle of a rattlesnake's tail,
Uh-oh.
shimmering off into the far distance of the. It would be from where you're facing. It's like the left-hand side of the room. It sounds like it's much further away. The sound reverberates and sounds almost magnified and amplified from. You can't see, but it sounds as though you were in a very large,
Oh.
open chamber.
Uh-oh.
So as this goes on, I want to click the side of my helm and have the welding goggles
I have-
come down over my. I'm like,
I have
Look.
something perfect for this. All right, you ready?
Sure.
I would like to cast. Wait for it. Where is it?
Is it a level 3 spell that starts with an
It's
F?
not. It's different. I want to cast Insect Plague into this room.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
So
Let's go to
where
initiative.
is it? Okay, so basically,
300.
it is a. I'm gonna try and center it. I guess as far back as it can go, maybe.
You're not.
'cause
You
it's-
can't really see.
Exactly. So it's 3 feet, 300 feet is the like range for it, and it's like a 20-foot spear. So,
Is it a concentration spell?
it is up to 10 minutes. So
Up to 10 minutes.
don't worry, guys.
What's the radius on it?
It's a 20-foot spear.
You attempt to cast Insect Plague into the room, and you're not sure exactly where you're aiming it. But as you are getting ready to cast the spell, you see from the arcane energy of your staff shooting out, it illuminates part of the darkness, and you see what looks to be a snake's tail wrapped around this pillar as it's going and climbing up the top of the pillar. As you cast Insect Plague out, you hear a chanted word. And what level did you cast your spell at?
This is a 5th level spell.
Cool.
Fuck!
So I passed the DC. I counterspell it.
No. Hey, at least I made them waste a counter spell.
so do we all see this thing wrapping its way up? No.
Not unless you're looking through the door with him.
Guys, I got bad news. I counterspelled my spell.
So, why not come in? You were looking for us,
Get
right?
the door up here. Okay, on the hinges again.
We all saw how you fixed the hotel door.
Yes, you were
help me
looking
with
for
those things?
us. Why now do you not want to come in and play?
Oh, there's two voices now.
Oh, definitely. You should come, yes.
All right. I'm gonna see what you think about using that one and shooting it right in the room.
Oh, God.
You hear
Oh,
three
yeah.
very distinct voices in the room.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say no.
Too bad you don't have that little fireball bomb anymore.
We long for new decorations.
Did you say you want new decorations? And I point around the corner of my cane and I shoot pyrotechnics.
Okay. What exactly does that? I'm not sure what that does.
Choose an area of non-magical flame that you can see and that fits the 5-foot cube within range. You can extinguish the fire in the air. Oh, that's not. Oh, the fireworks. The target explodes with a dazzling display of colors. Each creature within a 10-foot radius of the target must succeed a Constitution saving throw or become blinded until the end of the
So
next
you're
turn.
launching the attack, but you're not aiming at anything because you can't
I'm aiming
see.
at the pillar that was in
Right.
the middle.
You're
Yes.
aiming. You saw one pillar. There are 4 pillars in here. You're not sure which pillar it climbed up or which pillar it's currently on.
You're right. So I'm just going to point at a random pillar and I'm going to
All
shoot
right,
at one.
that seems fair. All right, I know the pillars in my mind. 2, 3, 4. All right,
Sounds like a Zelda boss.
you hit something, but no noises. Just the sound of your pyrotechnics hitting into stone. It illuminates the room just slightly, but not again as bright as you'd like. As you're your eyes are sort of adjusting to the light as it blasts off into this room. You see a very large chamber. There are 4 stone pillars up above you. It doesn't seem like the pyrotechnics launch into the darkness above you. You see several stone statues of various different types of race creatures lining this room. Some of them look like they are in fighting positions, some in cowering positions, spread about. There are also some tombs in this room. There are some crypts in this room. And as far as traces of the actual beings in the room, you don't see any.
I feel like
I'm gonna need everyone to roll for initiative.
I wasn't even close to blinding them.
Just want to say I pointed at the other door.
That is true.
What?
Can't wait.
Now
for
we're
something
gonna
come
blame
out of that
Scritz for
too.
this shit.
Down over on his
Yes.
spot. This one's out. So whatever you need to do.
We're
You can
going-
actually move that bag thing. and
Yes.
just get that out of here.
I don't remember this stuff.
We might as well just get it
Yeah,
over
'cause we
with.
have that.
Cool buttons.
Yeah. Shit. Oh, buttons. Sweet.
That's what it feels like when a shitty spell goes off. Damn it.
I'm gonna take out those charges.
So none of them got blinded.
None of them got berated with insects either.
Blinded by the light. Something about deuce in the storm.
Dropping a deuce in the store. That's what it was.
Can I switch characters and play Gus?
I don't know a better situation to try and cast a giant radius thing other than a giant room that you don't know what's in it. Except for apparently bad guys. It was worth a shot.
I didn't get to really cast that spell when I played Gus at all.
Yeah, it's kind of
It's a hard one to cast. 'cause
Mhm.
It hits everything.
exactly, yeah. It's kind of like Fireball, except it does piercing damage.
So now you say this room is pretty dark, but we've
Pretty
got a couple sources of light. So are we able to see like shadows? Is it like
Does it?
nighttime and you're,
You're
going
only
pee
able to
and you
see
can't
out
see?
maybe around between like 5 and 10 feet in front of you.
Okay.
Every now and then, your light penetrates the darkness and it extends out a little bit further. But what normally would be a 20-foot light radius and then an additional 20 feet of dim, you're not even getting half that, and your dark vision doesn't seem to trigger at all.
Does this seem like magical in nature?
It absolutely seems magical
Okay.
in nature.
So I thought so on the sound of it, but double check. So that's gonna be fun. You shouldn't have looked. You shouldn't have looked.
Why do you look?
I turned to stone after I saw it.
Yeah. Game over.
We're gonna die, boss. We're gonna die.
Ooh, those are all the.
People that come here
Yep.
previously.
Mm-hmm.
And one's a bard. Jesus.
Yeah. I think there's Minotaur.
Is oh god.
Like,
Holy shit.
I have a feeling I know where you guys would have went if those Gorgons carried you off one of your statues.
It would have been more decorations.
Yeah.
I told you that room was much more interesting looking than some of the other rooms. He is 100% right. Unpainted minis work great for stone statues.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that's like perfect.
Because he's always like, don't put any unpainted minis on the table. And I'm like, I won't. Except this one time where it's
One
allowed.
time where it makes sense.
Is that a Knoll character or?
That's a big ass Minotaur.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's got an 18 pack.
Yeah, really.
Jesus. But he skips leg day.
Yeah,
No,
for real. Surprised he did just like.
This big ass guy. Look at that tiny base. Definitely.
It's all
skips
about the
leg day.
base, about the base.
Ain't no trouble.
I see what you did there.
Every now and again. Get a good singer.
I need more room to roll. Fuck you. I put the fuck you spell on you.
That would have been
Butthole
bad.
spell. Oh shit. You know, when you start the night off in combat, it's going to be a good night.
It's going to
Oh,
be
yeah.
a good night.
It might be a short night, but it's going to be a good night.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. It could be a short night. I have to like change their names in the thing.
Because that's going to make the difference.
It might. It could make a difference.
Not liking it. Not liking it. Like that. We'll save that. Why can't you roll that on initiative, you stupid shit?
I would like to know where Thimblefip is and if his eye is recharged.
Recharge your fucking eyeballs. Please. Please, bub. Please.
So I take it the door I'm trying to hang up here is not doing much.
It's. I mean, it's pulled back, but you're not able to really get it shut because the hinges aren't really
It's
there.
the same carpentry skills as the other place.
Yeah. Yeah, really. Does anybody have screws? Quick. Or nails or something.
Okay. I'm gonna do some initiatives here in a second.
I'm supposed to roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Already did. Crappy.
Not too bad.
What'd you get?
14.
I got 11.
It's better than I usually get.
I have a +3 on my initiative.
I don't have a +1. I need more dex too. I need more health. I need more dex.
When we started hearing like these bitches and everyone started like casting spells in the room, would I have had a chance to cast a prepared spell as well
Let's see.
Like-
Yes.
as a buff?
I'm gonna allow it.
I like it. I cast protection from
That means
poison
you're gonna
on
need
myself.
it.
Well,
Damn,
I'm
we're
not trying to be
gonna
a jerk. I did counter your one spell, and
Yeah,
That's
there was
fair.
some time that went by.
Yeah.
we
you
sensed
could have tried to
danger.
do some stuff.
So I am protection from poison.
Like maybe once you heard the voices, you were like, "Oh
Yeah.
no."
right,
Oh,
these
shit.
bitches.
I feel like the
Especially when you hear
rattle was
3
probably
different
done.
voices, you're like, oh shit.
Their hit points for whatever reason on this app, it always puts them in random. And I don't
Random
want them
points?
random because I have them fixated. It's because I put the formula in,
Yeah.
and it's like, hey, so you want to roll this many dice? I'm like, no, I don't want to roll that many dice. I want them to have this many hit points because if I use the minimum number, you guys will just beat all my monsters, and you won't have. Well, no, actually, you guys probably would have a blast. It just wouldn't be hard. Okay. Elvin is not here. I will roll for Elvin. I need his character sheet up.
I think I have access. I should be able to get that on here pretty quick.
I have the app.
I don't think I have
Yay,
access
this
to
is
the
internet.
campaign.
Well, I got a really good roll on his thing, plus whatever his initiative
He can
is.
blank. Just
Yay.
possibly be +1.
He's-
He's got a 0, but he's got advantage. Oh, because he has that shield. Yeah. I forgot about that.
I rolled the same number. I rolled 19 on both dice, so
Well, yeah, that's pretty good. I forgot he had that shield.
he does have the shield.
Shield.
Don't forget he crits on 5 through 20.
That's almost
Yeah,
accurate.
yeah, really.
Or-
Every number
Did
that's
he not
not
What
take
is
any-
it? 18 through.
Did he not take any damage last game?
We took a short rest.
Yeah, we short rested.
Short rested. Got
So
it.
he's
I was
probably
like,
missing some
he
hit
has
dice.
no damage on him. He should have gotten
He
some
took a
damage.
lot of damage, but I
Yeah.
think he short rested good.
All right.
I think he burnt all his short rest up
Okay.
Yeah, I burned
and then
most of
his
mine.
spells are
too.
pretty much done, right?
because I got popped pretty good.
I couldn't tell you about his spells.
Spells. Well, don't warlocks get their spells back?
They get their warlock pack
Warlock
slots
packs. So he's got. Let's see. He's got 2 first levels.
I got all my
That's
now
it.
with level
I guess there's some.
5 bard. I get
Yeah.
all
So
my
he's got 2
Bardic
first levels
Inspiration after a
left,
short
and then he's
rest.
got his warlock
Oh,
or his
yeah.
pack slots
That's
back.
awesome.
Alright.
I wish I regained my
And then his ring.
So Elvin got a 19. Lizica, how'd you do?
I got 14.
14. Rocky, how'd you do?
9.
9. Skrizna, how'd you do?
11. I had to. I was like,
I'm just gonna go last.
Hey, Gorg's
what'd you get?
9.
Jesus Christ! I mean, why is our tank always?
I know, right?
Smush. Rocky.
Alright.
Gus rolled great at
Yeah.
So, looks like one of the things in this room are going to go first. Not all of
Yay.
them, just one.
Aaron said he reset everything as needed on his
On his character, got it. Yeah, I figured he did.
He also says, "Elvin Cass, how you doing?"
Yeah.
6th level. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
All
That's,
the people in this room die.
Yeah, that's like 5d12.
They
type.
can't even
Exactly.
handle that much damage.
No, it's
so
impossible.
much.
Like they insta die.
It's like in Mars Attacks when they listen to that guy and their heads explode.
Okay. So top of the round is, yep, that Undercity thing there.
Yay! My favorite.
Undercity thing number 1. Don't look. You don't want to look.
So I'm gonna roll.
Oh, why did we look?
Oh, I'm dead.
From up top, one of them pulls out a bow. That you only see like the slight glimmer of light flicker off the reflection of this creature as it launches a bow attack at whoever is the first person in the doorway.
That's Rocky. You got this.
But he's holding the door in front of him.
I'm holding the door in front of me.
Right, you're gonna get partial cover.
3/4?
Okay, I'll give you 3/4.
What is that, plus 5?
No, I don't think it's 5. I think it's
I have
3.
no idea.
I'll look it up.
I know nothing about partial cover.
It's like he's been fucking
Rules.
fighting that door the whole time.
Yeah.
While he's fighting it, that's when I peeked around and shot the pyrotechnics in.
Plus 5 bonus to your AC and dexterity saving throws.
All right, well, I rolled a 25,
So with 21 plus 5.
so I barely missed you.
Wow. I like
Yay,
you're holding out the door and it goes in between your fingers.
Yeah, because you have what I put on you, and plus,
Yeah, 21
Yeah.
plus 5.
yeah.
Making second attack, that's not gonna even come close.
I'm going to carry this door around with me.
Yeah, door's not attacking, but yeah.
Fuck your plus 2 shield.
Yeah, we're really gonna put the door.
This thing sort of coil around the thing and it slithers off
Yikes.
into the darkness. You're not sure where it went.
God.
Lovely.
And so this is all like magical darkness in here, we think.
You're pretty
What
sure
we
it's
can
some
tell,
kind of
yeah.
magic. Yes.
Oh,
Okay. Next up in the turn is Elvin.
How you
he's
doing?
dead.
Yeah.
No, this will be the one he survives. When he's not here, that's when he
Yeah.
survives.
One combat he
Well,
survives.
Elvin can't see anything, even
Yeah.
with dark vision. He is going to probably be smart and prep something.
That sounds like Elvin.
Like him.
Instead of just
Got
running into the
shield.
room with his hammer.
I'm trying to find his freaking spells. There it is. There's a tab for it. Okay, spells.
I think a bunch of spells.
I mean, he's only got a
It's got
few
that
spell
armor.
slots. Armor
That he likes to use, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to cast that. Armor of Agathis.
Agabus. Nice.
So he has Armor of Agathis on him. You guys see a protective force field sort of go around him. You've seen this before. It wraps around him in forceful, almost transparent, semi-transparent energy. And he's going to hold his action, move him up closer to the door. If something tries to come through that door, he's going to hit it with Skull Fog. That's going to be his action.
Sounds good to me.
Well, actually, he can't because Armor of Agathis is an action.
That's not
Oh.
action.
It's an action.
It's a spell.
Wow.
All right, so he is going to still move close, but
Okay.
he's not going to go through the door. Next up in the turn order is going to be the other thing in the room. From behind this statue,
my.
you hear the sound of snakes and coils come around. And this thing comes straight for the door, and it's going to make a claw attack at you, Rocky.
At the door.
Close your eyes.
Can't see through the door.
Since you can't really fully see the creature coming at you, this is going to be considered the first strike is going to be considered a stealth attack. Well, I didn't roll very good, so that's fine. 19 to hit, which is not going to hit.
Nope.
It's going to take a second claw attack at you.
I know, right?
That is a 27 to hit.
Just hits.
Well, you already Spartan kicked the door pretty good, so it doesn't have that many hit points left.
Damn.
Let's see how many damage that we do to the door.
Should have just grabbed the fucking handle like I told you to.
Yeah, but then I couldn't use it as cover.
Yeah, I guess not.
That's
Yeah,
true,
we could have
yeah.
closed the fucking door and ran.
Yeah, it's gonna stop him.
Be glad that did not hit you. The door splinters in your hands.
You're like,
You're holding now onto like the handle and the one piece of wood, and you're just looking there like,
Straight up cartoon right there.
Like sawdust.
yeah.
darkness seems to envelop it, and you hear it slither off into the darkness. You can't see it.
Do I get like a reaction attack?
Nope.
Yikes.
Bitch.
Next up is going to be the other one.
I reaction pull out my other door.
From almost up from the ground, this thing erupts up
holy
from the ground.
yeah.
And this is going to take a petrifying gaze at Rocky.
Oh no.
I need you to
Alright.
make a Constitution saving throw.
Me too. Con saving throw, so that is +4. Let me double check that.
Welcome to our home, and its eyes flash yellow as you make eye contact with it, even though you don't really want to.
It's fun.
I close my eyes.
That's advantage, right?
That's a thing.
How'd you do?
10.
So you
dice.
fail. You become.
A statue.
Here we go again.
You're starting to turn to stone, but you got to make the save again at the end of your next turn. You're considered restrained,
Yep.
but you're not petrified yet.
Mhm.
We need you.
The thing slithers past Rocky.
Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. That
Oh,
means it's coming
fuck.
towards
I'm just
one of
kidding.
us.
It slithers off into the darkness. Now, if you guys want to keep fighting them in the hallway, you can. I don't recommend it.
Well, I can't move out of the way, so
I will tell you, there are special rules for this encounter. To fight the Medusas in the darkness, you are able to see them when they get close to you, but if they slither off into the darkness, their attacks will have advantage. If they choose not to move and they stay within your melee range, you will have to determine whether you are looking at the thing you are hitting or not looking at the thing you are hitting.
Interesting.
If you are not looking at the thing you are hitting, your attack has disadvantage no matter your flanking position or what's around you.
Makes sense.
If you choose to look at it, it's normal. And you can gain normal advantage.
So we either have the choice to stay in there or fight him from the hallway. Is that what
Yep.
you're saying?
we can bring them out to us, at least fight them in the light. To
Okay.
not give them advantage.
So- I got.
Well, our DM said he does not recommend using them.
Well, yeah, because then we can always see them.
Yeah,
Well, I can't move anyway, so I'm at the,
that's
I'm in the
true.
door.
You can't move. And I'm certainly not going to move him by myself. So
Who's
let's
next?
see. That is a fair
Where is
point.
he?
Lizica.
Okay. Well, I can prep spells, so we can decide. So I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
So I duplicate myself 3 times. 1's real, 3 are, oh, that's magic missile. 1's real, 3 are just illusions. So I have a little bit of time. I'm gonna get a little bit closer, just so I can, if we do decide to move in, I don't have to waste most of my movement. Well, fingers crossed that Rocky saves us. Thorough.
Is that it for you, Liz?
That is it.
Skriznet, you're up.
All right. Well, guys, and I just slap Rocky right on the ass, and I'm like, "It's been a fun run." And I give him bardic inspiration,
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
and I run into the room with my shield, and I tried to find something like to hide. What is it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna try to hide behind this stone temple. That guy right there.
Okay. So
I want.
when you enter the room,
Yes.
the light in the room changes to where it's no longer constant darkness.
Mhm.
You look around as though everything is in dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
So you see the outlines of things, whereas from the hallway it looked like pure total darkness in here.
Okay.
So now you're able to see the outlines of the statues.
But when I go in there, I told you I had.
Yep, you have that on.
Okay.
Okay.
So as soon as I pass through the doorway, I'm thinking I'm trying to help them a little bit. So on my way past, I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
That way, if they try to come in on you,
Yeah.
All right.
the Cloud of Daggers is cast right there.
Drop that D6 where he's got the cloud.
All right. And that's concentration.
Where are you running to in the room?
I'm going to run towards this guy right here, and then I'm going to hide behind him.
It looks like a maid.
Like,
yeah.
I'm going to lean against, like,
Try to drop
I'm
that
gonna make it-
D6.
I'm gonna make it look like I'm part of it, I guess, with my hiding skill, but I'm gonna put the shield up like it's propped up against the statue itself.
Dude.
So I'm gonna cast Cloud of Daggers at level. We're gonna do level 2. You know what? Fuck it. Level 3. Level 3 Cloud of Daggers. And I'll hold concentration on that for 1 minute. So 10 rounds.
Yep.
All right. So, and I'm basically with my bow. No, that wasn't my shit. All right. So I go in front of that statue. I prop up my shield, hide behind it as best I can. But my bonus action was giving him.
Guys, they're Gorgons.
So I didn't get to use my hide on the bonus action because I'd already burnt my bonus action on the bardic inspiration. So
Seems like a good play though.
When he slaps me in the ass, I neigh like a horse.
okay. But one of us needs to go in and see what's going on, so it might as well be the tough.
Yeah, the darkness in here, it changes when you go in. And like I said, you can kind of see the outlines of stuff. You see things that look like they might be moving, but the outlines of the statues, or at least what you think are statues, could also be the Gorgons. You're not sure. You
Yeah.
just see the outlines of something
I'm
humanoid.
taking my chance. We need to go in there. and
But
it's
you
not-
see better than you did in the hallway.
Yes.
Let's
But I don't want to scream out where I'm at and tell them what I see because then I don't want to try to give away.
So are you attempting to be stealthy while you are in here?
Somewhat.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to hide, but I don't like I
I'll
said.
let you make an innate stealth check.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
How'd you do?
18.
Okay, it's pretty good. That will play a small factor probably. Okay. So you see him disappear into the darkness. And you hear him cast a spell, which you've heard him cast before, but you don't see where he cast it.
Is it any creature?
Yep.
Good thing I can't move.
But
Good
that's
thing
why
I
I
have
gave
dark
you
vision.
space to move around it.
Yeah, but I mean, I
Yeah, I know.
probably just
I
barrel
know.
straight ahead.
All right, Rocky. You are currently restrained.
Mm-hmm.
You have Bardic Inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
Wait. Rocky is the last one. Shit.
So this is this
Yep.
saving throw the end of his turn?
I'm sorry?
Is this so the re-saving throw is at the end of
It's at the end of his turn, yeah.
So we can't see Skriz now.
You see the outlines of things. Well, you don't. He sees the
Yes.
outlines of things.
So we just saw him run into the darkness, and now we don't know where he is.
You don't know where he's at now.
Yeah, okay.
Fucking,
That's
fucking
fine.
Skriz. I mean,
Yeah.
It's
So-
very Skriz-like. That's what Skriz would do.
Got it. Got it. Are
Would,
there any barrels in them?
would I?
There are currently no barrels that you can see.
with my somewhat okay knowledge of Arcana and the spells that I cast, would I know if lesser restoration at this point of petrification would help at all, or if
I
it
would say that
just
you
do
know that
nothing?
it definitely will not help you at all.
Okay,
That's fine.
that's good to know. All right. All right. Oh yeah, I'll just do that.
Yeah, fireball. That's the answer to everything.
Poor guys, I got this.
Even
Cast
half
bar
their
balls.
levels. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to. I am going to hold my sword at the ready.
Okay.
To attack.
You're holding your action for anything that gets close to you.
Yep.
Okay.
If anything gets close, and pucker up the ass cheeks to make this next saving throw. Really
You're
gonna
turn
conjure
into
that
Daffy
ass
with a
slap.
puckered SG.
Boy, he was clinching. He was about to drop bricks.
DM's discretion. And because I think the door thing was cool, I'm going to give you inspiration.
I'm probably gonna burn it right here.
Yeah, if you
God
need to.
knows.
Well, you also have bardic inspiration, but I'm
Yeah.
giving you inspiration. Because the door thing was clever. I have to
was
admit that was pretty clever.
That was funny too.
Fucking 9. So that's 9 plus 4, which is 13, plus 1.
Wow.
So that's 14, which I still don't think is good enough.
Only
I'm
one
gonna
way to
use
find out.
My inspiration.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Played this game before.
How'd you do?
14.
14 saves.
Jesus.
That was great to
that's
hear.
the shit.
I rolled a 6, a 9, and a 5.
That's why I said when you guys were failing all those rolls before, I was like,
Christ.
it's a con 14. That shouldn't be that hard.
Oh
But I got
god.
a plus 4.
That's what I said. I'm like, you're the guy that's
And
going to do
plus
that.
bardic.
Yeah, I'm the one. I'm the one that should be failing that.
So
I
the,
saved
the,
mine.
the bardic,
Yeah.
the 1 saved you. The 13 would have been a fail.
Man,
God.
Skriznut solves the dog.
Okay.
really, seriously.
With that,
And it,
we're going to go to the top of the round.
Shit.
Organ one.
It all looked good to that point.
The strain and petrification process has stopped on you. You're able to regain your momentum.
As I quit clinching, I fart.
Oh no, I'm right behind it.
Slowly flatulate. As I realize.
So what was your action?
I'm holding my action in case
Okay,
anything comes
gotcha.
up. I'm looking at that bitch in 2.
I fucking ran right in front of her.
This is going to be a sneak attack.
On me.
God, I rolled a 7 and a 3.
Welcome to the club.
And I got the shield up too.
All right. That is her first attack.
Do you still have your
I need you to. So you have your visor down.
I'm,
So I would say that
30 feet.
which direction is your character? Was they facing this direction, or where were they facing?
What I did, I backed against it and made it look. I said it looked like he had the shield holding himself.
So I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 23 to hit with the second
Yeah.
strike.
Yeah, that got me.
This thing lashes out at you with a claw attack.
They've heard of me.
What's
You're gonna take 14 points of slashing damage.
Speak about that first.
You
hit, didn't
see,
hit.
it's you see a yellow flash come from its face region, but because you're kind of like doing this right now, it doesn't really seem to affect you.
So after it hits me, I'm like, you can't fucking do it.
All right, so now that you're in the room, this one is not going to slither away. It's going to sit here with you.
Oh shit.
You're going to have to determine whether you want to continue to look in its direction or not, because you're not going to be able to hide behind the shield forever. Because it will move its head around. It will do something to try and get you to look at it. So do you want to look at the Gorgon or not? Like, purposely take activity to not look at that Gorgon. You still
You know
hide right
what?
now. You get one round of hiding.
No, the scientist in me has to test this theory to see if goggles are gonna work. I'm gonna fucking look at.
So you're gonna just fight as normal. If
I'm
something
gonna
approaches
fight
you,
as
you're gonna
normal.
turn and look at it.
I'm gonna turn and fucking look.
Love
at
it, because the next character up is Elvin. Hey, how you doing? Elvin is feeling adventurous.
What?
He's gonna
Don't
come
forget
in-
he's got that shield on his,
gonna
or
come in
the
here.
the mirror attached to his shield
one.
too.
He hears the cloud.
You say I took 13 or 14?
He sees the outlines and he sees his buddy up here looking kind of weak. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30. He's gonna cast I think it's the Hexblade thing.
Yes, Hexblade's curse. That's the
Why
that's
is
the
that
ability one,
friends?
though, right?
You got a friend of
Or is
me.
that the spell? Forget.
The one hex thing. The actual I think the spell actual
The spell. Okay.
I think the actual spell hex. That's what he's gonna do and he's gonna be done.
That's a bonus action, actually.
Well, he can't see.
Well,
He can. So the spell is a bonus action.
maybe like hold action. I don't know.
Yes, he would. Elvin
Yeah.
would. Elvin's gonna hold his action. If an enemy
He
gets with a
seems to be a-
melee, he's gonna smash the shit
Seems
out
to
of
be
it
a
with his
fan of
mace.
that holding the action.
So he is cast. It's called hex.
Hmm.
So put a hex on that thing. He's out of first level spell slots.
Is that concentration as well?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's for
I think
saying
that
that
is
out
like an
loud.
ability.
Oh, it is. It's concentration.
Well, the reason I said that is
Because he has other concentration spells. Here.
Well, no, it
Not 'cause
reminded me
I
that I
know.
have a concentration
Yeah.
spell out there. So
Oh, does it, you have to make a con save? for
He's
taking
gonna
damage.
choose.
for what?
For taking
'Cause you got hit.
damage.
He's gonna choose dexterity.
He didn't say.
So you know what? No. Let's go with charisma.
DM's job.
He's gonna choose that creature has disadvantage on ability checks in charisma
Nice. Okay.
while it's on there.
Too bad I don't have any spells that would help with that.
That's gonna be his turn.
14.
Next up is
Hey, just to be, because we're fair players.
yeah. What's up?
I did roll 14 on my con save since you hit me on my concentration spell.
Okay.
So you say it.
Yeah, you saved. I
Because
didn't.
Rocky gave you the glare.
I gave you the glare?
Gave him, I robbed him.
I was going
Hit
to
it with the
fuck you.
rules, lawyer.
You didn't say anything to it.
This thing slithers around. It walks through the cloud of daggers. Does
Yeah,
that
it
stop
does.
its movement?
Huh?
Does that stop
I
its movement?
don't think so. I think it just takes the.
It takes the damage as it walks through it.
So it moves through it to get back up to this door.
Does it take the damage when it hits it first and coming out of it, doesn't it?
It's your spell, homie.
I think.
I
I don't know.
I think when it.
I know
hits it
for
the
sure
first
it's when it
time-
enters, but I don't know after that.
I think it's just when it enters or at the beginning of its turn if it's
Yeah.
still there.
Yeah.
So,
So what's the damage on that?
A creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on its turn or starts its turn there.
Is that
So,
spelled?
well,
44?
it's 64 because I did third
Yeah.
level.
Go ahead and roll your damage on the daggers.
Oh, I got
Nice.
plenty of them.
I figured you had a few d6s, my friend.
No, they're
We got a lot of
D4s.
fireball toting
They're
people in our
D4s.
group. Just one guy.
Yeah, we just talk about it a lot. One guy can do it though.
I do it. I do it pretty good.
I do it.
There it is. I knew I had enough.
Do you do the cha cha?
Oh, here we go. Are they D4s?
Not bad.
Are they D4s or
They're
sixes?
D4s.
Yeah,
Okay.
the my made up ones all rolled 4s.
Nice. Of course they did.
12,
It's good thing
14,
you weighted those.
15, 17 hit points.
17 points.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
That's dope as shit. And then when he gets in my range, I'm gonna swing away at this bitch.
So you're using your reaction to swing? You got
my,
it.
My held action.
Absolutely.
No, I don't know the rules of it. I'm not in the room. I don't know if I can see him or not.
You can't see anything in the room.
So disadvantage on these attacks.
No, the one that's in front of you, no.
Okay.
No, you can see that.
Get him, Rocky.
Because you're using a reaction. It's not a... If it was a normal attack, I'd say disadvantage, but it appeared you're like, ooh, you're ready for something.
Do I get the one swing or two swings?
You get your normal amount of swings that you would get.
Two swings.
There's no stopping it.
Eat my ass. Second level divine smite.
Have you checked your butthole?
Wow. Here we go, baby.
That makes up for the other rolls.
Yeah, it does. So second level divine smite. 1, 2, 3. Is it undead?
It is not.
Is it a fiend?
It is not.
Like, damn it.
Is it alive?
It
He's
is.
like, it's grabbing more D8.
Well, it's gonna take some
3.
radiant damage.
Does it breathe air?
Absolutely. It's
Do you have
It's gonna get
3d8s I can borrow?
Hold on. There's you one more. And
2 more.
here's another one. And here's another one.
Get him. All right. What it's like to be a paladin.
It feels pretty good, I've heard.
Pretty dope. So that is 11 plus 5, so 16 slashing.
16 slashing, you got it.
And then
Jeez, all those
He
D8s.
goes, but wait, there's more.
There's more.
Billy Mays here for radiant damage.
We're here.
12,
We're here for revenge.
17, 20, 27, 30 radiant damage.
30
God.
radiant.
44 total.
Holy
The
I
radiant,
thought that was
the radiant damage was how much total? Because I already did the slash.
30 through 30, yeah.
30
30.
total?
Oh my gosh,
Yep.
dude.
Wow, you waylaid into this thing. I mean, it still looks pretty tough, but man, that hurt. You spilled some blood on that strike, sir.
We
Yes.
poured light into
So that is your reaction.
So that was swing number 1.
Yep. It sure were.
Sure were. Oh, I thought it was
God.
going to be
The way he flinched back was like, oh,
good. It
shit.
teetered off of it. 9, 17 to hit.
That does it.
Hey.
Okay, so we know the low so far. Crit and 17.
Yeah, really.
9 more slashing.
9 more slashing, you got it.
That will end my reaction.
Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, Rocky did some damage on that thing.
Bitch is hurt.
This thing is going
A couple
to
snakes fall off.
come out of the shadows and make a strike against Rocky.
No shit.
17 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. Second strike, not at advantage. It's going to be a 25 to hit.
Yep. I'm gonna go get the other door from the other room.
Don't take my action.
It's going to be
Carry these doors around.
16 points of slashing damage.
You're gonna have doors in the bag of holding. Just randomly pull them out. Oh shit, that's the mimic door.
Yeah.
It is also going to
Yeah,
attempt to
this
petrify engage you.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is.
That's an old friend.
We know what it is.
Uh-oh.
How'd you do?
Two.
14 or 12.
Oh, you wish.
Okay.
Oh man, that's up by
You
2.
start-
I haven't rolled over a 10.
You start to
Over
feel
9.
the petrification process again. You are restrained. Next up is the other monstrosity in this room.
Up.
Does he stay there?
It knows something hit it. It doesn't know exactly where it was at, and it doesn't want to take the chance of getting hit again. This thing is going to slither up behind Elvin
Oh fuck.
Up and hit it quick.
from the shadows.
No.
I don't know. Shit.
The
That's a 7 and a 9 on that one, plus my bonus. I don't think a 15 hits him.
I don't
No,
think so.
no,
He-
I think it's like I think it's like 18.
He got 16. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
15
16?
just misses.
16 with the shield up.
Awesome. It's going to take a second strike. His back is clearly turned to it because he was over there helping you, so it can't petrify and gaze at him.
Wow.
Next up is Lizica.
All right.
Now, before you go in this room, do you want to look at the Gorgons or not look at the Gorgons?
Definitely not.
Okay.
Do I? I can't see this one through the door.
You can't see anything. You hear stuff going on, but you don't see anything.
Oh man. The Rocky's pet. Well, he's not petrified.
Well, he's starting to
Yeah.
become petrified, yeah.
Again.
Con saves. Gotcha.
I might until
It's like the weak part of your game. You're so good at everything else.
I
I have
might
+4.
wait until Rocky can get through the door
Okay.
to go in. So I'm gonna hold a firebolt
Okay.
action. So the next time somebody swings through this door, I'll let it through because I know it's there.
So the next time that you see someone, well, you can see the one guy. I'm sorry.
Oh, so you can't.
You
So
absolutely can see the one guy.
then yes, I'm gonna chuck firebolts, 2 firebolts at it.
Firebolt at the guy in the front. You got it.
Yes.
Knocks her back into the fucking cloud of daggers.
Well, that's a 1. That's not gonna hit. That is a. Oh, it was almost a crit. 26.
26
I don't know why
hits.
I was struggling so hard for that. E10s. Come on. Seven fire damage.
It all adds up.
I rolled so horrible.
So you
I
see,
can't-
you see Lizica. He spins a firebolt out of his hand. The firebolt branches out into 2 firebolts. One launches behind it, smacking into the pillar behind, illuminating it just for a second, and you can see the gorgons surrounding. You can see the snake gorgons surrounding Elvin, and you see Skriz over there like he's still trying to hide. He's looking, but then the darkness envelops him again. The second one does strike right into the chest area of the Gorgon. She hisses out at you, and her tail rattles like a rattlesnake. She looks pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm making sure after that I'm not looking.
Griznit, you're up. At the start of your turn, which will last through the whole round, are you choosing to actively look at the Gorgons or any Gorgons? Like, are you just
No.
pretending like they're normal enemies, or are you going to avoid them?
The one that attacked me.
You don't have to choose which one you're looking at. Basically, you're going to either fight them like you would normally, not actively trying to hide your eyes, or you're going to actively try to hide your
No,
eyes.
I'm going to fight him because I have the goggles
good.
down. So I'm
Gonna-
thinking
gonna
like,
do the science.
I'm hoping.
I like
you
it.
know,
Doing science. A science bit.
So I've got the goggles down.
All
I'm
right.
hoping the welding shields help,
You got
and
it.
I pop out from, keep concentration on the cloud daggers. Hopefully that holds on,
Sure.
and I'm going to strike out with my scimitar
Shake
that's
this
laced
thing.
with poison
Yep.
Yes.
at the one that attacked me.
So the one behind you.
Right, yeah, this one
Okay.
right here,
Yes.
because I'm basically facing her with the way that statue's. I'm in front of that statue with the shield up, so I knew where it came from, and I'm like, fucking,
Well, you can see her.
yeah. So I bring the
You,
shield
you
up,
definitely know she's there.
scimitar, and I'm just basically just going to like swing around the
Go ahead and
shield.
make your
at her.
attack roll. With the poison lace scimitar.
Got this.
Poison.
Now, is this the
Poison.
damage poison, or what kind of poison is this one? I don't remember.
Was it cocked? Doesn't matter.
How'd you do?
I rolled a 1.
Oh, that's less good. Okay.
So he stabs himself.
That's your action. You still have bonus action and movement if you want it.
Bonus action and movement, so
I don't think you can get to me.
I don't need to get to you. I don't have to touch you to give you bardic inspiration.
Did.
Because you're always slapping me in the ass.
I just have to see
I just
you.
assumed.
So Skriz looks at Rocky. No net. I'm guessing I can see Rocky from over there.
Yes, I would say you can. You
I-
can you can see through the door, but you weren't able to see.
Basically,
into
I
the
could probably tell Rocky's like, "Fuck! I just got hit again." You know.
Yeah.
door. At this point, you've seen the process enough that you recognize it.
I look at Rocky and I'm like,
I'll go.
I'm like, should I hide? And I'm like, look, and then I bardic inspiration again.
You got it.
Yay, we need our paladin.
All going towards con saves.
So, and then I'm just gonna sit there with my shield up and hope for the best.
All right.
Expect the worst.
Rocky, you're up.
All right.
This guy, this monstrosity is still in front of you.
Yeah, it is. But not for long because I'm going to swing twice.
I like it.
Oh, that's going to hit for days. 25.
That hits.
All right. Excuse me.
That sounded like a
That
lot.
sounded like a bad one. Let's go with
That was
this
just
one right here.
it was a thing that felt.
9. 14 slashing damage.
14 slashing damage.
Now I have a question because I haven't done this yet.
Sure.
So it says, as my Hammering Horns feature, after I hit a creature with a melee attack, as part of my attack action, I can immediately use my bonus action to attempt to push the target within 5 feet.
Does that mean do you have to
Within
have
5
dashed
feet of
first?
No.
No, that's
the Goring Rush.
this one.
The Hammering Horns doesn't do damage. It's just a strength save on your
So
part.
it's like
So-
pushes them away.
But
You're
can I
trying
do it
to push
twice
it?
or just once, yeah.
Is this considered like a bonus action to do that? I would say, don't you want to make your second strike first?
I do, but
Because
like,
they're
if I-
considered both part of the same action.
So I've already hit with an action. so I
They're
can-
they're not two separate actions. They're considered all one of the same
Yeah,
action.
okay.
So you'd
So-
get to make your second strike, and then you
Considered
could do that.
Okay, because
The
I was
attack
worried
action
about
is whole.
missing the second swing and then not being able to do it.
Because they're all
Okay.
like, because when you make an attack now as an action, you get 2 attacks.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
So
it's
as
it's
the
considered
attack,
just one
I
action.
have hit already. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Swing 2.
I mean, you guys are badasses. You guys should get to hit
Hits
do
4
things.
days. I can roll and hit, but I can't roll and save. Oh, another 10 slashing damage.
Nice.
And then I will use my bonus action to headbutt this son of a bitch.
Love it.
I need
Yeah.
a strength saving throw
Strength
on your
saving
end
throw.
at disadvantage.
I rolled a 1.
Doesn't matter. You move 5 feet backwards,
I thought it was 10 feet.
up to 10 feet,
up.
but I'm gonna push it 5 feet.
Right into the
Ooh,
love So you see this blackened, darked out face of Rocky's with the red eyes and the illuminated horns,
that was
and
there.
he headbutts this thing and pushes the Gorgon back. Put her back on the blue square.
I love it.
Yes.
I forgot that was there.
It's called combo.
I think it's at the start of the turn, but yeah,
It's
they're gonna
like-
take that much damage.
It's like
at the start of
in
the turn.
Oh, is it on the start of the
Yeah,
turn?
but I mean, you can keep
It's when it
the
enters the
damage
square.
yeah, when it enters
when
the
it's
first-
square.
Yeah, it says when it enters the square or at the
And
start
you're
of his
taking-
turn.
4, 8,
Heck
10, 11 more damage.
Love it.
Heck
Not the
yeah.
best, but it's still damage.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Nice.
It's like-
So you see the Gorgon get knocked back. You're not sure exactly what did it, but it knocked back. Rocky looked, well, you can't really see an expression on his face. He just looks kind of evil now.
I drop it for
Yeah,
a second
really.
and go hee hee.
So that
back
means
And then the Gorgon flies back. You hear her scream and shout as these daggers are ripping apart her flesh.
that means at the start of her turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like in the WWE games when you're playing tag team and you do a
Yep.
super cool combo move.
Yeah. All right.
And
So
love it when they cast
that is your
cross
action
damage.
and bonus action. You can't move, obviously. And you've already used your reaction this turn, so you have to make your save or try.
17.
You're good.
Yeah, still
You
got
break
it.
you break the restrain.
First time you saved her without help.
Yeah. You still
That's
have the
so-
inspiration, which
Yeah.
may or may not be useful.
I use the inspiration.
You use the,
No, I meant the bardic
Oh yeah,
inspiration.
that one.
the
Yeah,
bardic, yeah.
for sure.
I'm just like, yeah. Next
Top of the
round,
round,
I
the
flatulate again.
green-looking Gorgon thing. You are actively looking. Yes.
Yes.
It's going to make an attack first, not at advantage because it's not in stealth. It's going to be an 18 to hit.
God dang it. Yes.
That's a lot. I'm sorry.
Yay.
It's 17 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Make a con save.
Minus my points first. That's the way you go down, Squiz. Do it. Con save.
Con save.
Come on, Jared.
Come on, Jared.
That'd be a 19.
You save. Second strike with the claws. Not with a 3. It's not getting
I'm
there.
guessing the goggles didn't give me advantage on that shit.
On the strikes, those are attacks.
Oh, those were attacks. I thought
Those
that
are
was, I
no,
thought
those
that
are
was-
claw attacks. Petrifies and engage just petrifies.
Oh,
You see the thing get right up into your face. It slithers down, and its eyes get right up into yours. And it's trying to look into your goggles. It actually grabs your face and tries to look directly into your goggles. You see its yellow eyes illuminate. You see the serpents around its head wrap around you, and also all of their eyes illuminate at the same time. And this flash goes. You are going to have to make a con save, but you're going to have advantage.
Ooh.
Nice.
There it is.
I got on the first
There you
23
go.
on the first one, or 22, and 22 on the
22
second.
again.
Fucking hey, Jared, we're taking
Hell yeah, Jared.
You also now have inspiration for being brave, trying out an idea, seeing if it worked, and I liked the way your brain was thinking,
Absolutely.
and not being afraid.
Wait wait till next round. She's
Aaron's right. I have not given out inspiration enough in this campaign. We're going to start doing that more.
I'm a fan of it.
Okay.
It's good stuff.
That is going to be it for its turn. Elvin is up. He is going to.
Y'all doing?
Hey, how you doing? I think that he is not afraid to see what he's fighting. He's going to move closer to the one.
I feel like because he has the mirror attached to his shield, so he's probably pretty confident about that too.
If he moves, he's going to get an attack of opportunity.
Yes, he will.
I don't feel like he cares. Yeah, he'd move. He's going to go down and try and help Skriz.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to make the attack of opportunity with it's a normal strike. Fucking 2.
Oh yeah. We'd probably go for advantage too.
Since he's actively looking, yes. He's going to go for advantage.
Oh, your teammate. Oh, our team. I thought you said they got
For the
advantage.
flanking.
Yeah.
So he's already got concentration up on the armor of Agathis.
Yes.
Um,
I think. Yeah.
So he can't do the one thing.
Mhm.
So Elvin is going to do bonus action Hexblade's Curse
Heck yeah.
on that thing. It's now cursed.
Nice.
That does not require concentration.
That's double hex.
Okay. And then he is going to take his first attack.
Gordon's decked out with rings.
It's got all the bling in it.
Yeah.
But
He holds up Scoffbog with one hand, holds the shield out. He looks at this thing, he comes up from mine and goes, "Hey, how you doing?" Oh man, that's a pretty good roll. That is a 22 to hit.
Crits on 18s.
He does 1d8. Well, that's going to be 8 plus 4 is 12 plus hex. How much is hex?
D6.
I think it's a D6 in necrotic. Yeah.
Oh, that's max on that. There's another 6. And then
Or it
how
might
much
just
on the
be-
other thing?
What's
Is
the
it
other
D6 as
thing?
well?
What's the other thing?
I'll look.
He has hex and Hexblade's
Hexblade's
Curse.
I
Curse.
think they're both D6.
He might be. Pretty
Sounds
pop,
about
right? Let's see, Hexblade's Curse.
It's
It is a. It's plus.
it's
three
plus
is
3 damage just straight to his rolls.
Nice.
So
So
he
that
gets
adds on,
8
yeah.
plus 4 is 12 plus 6 is 18 plus 3 is 21. He does 21 damage to this thing with his first strike.
Nice.
He's going to take a second swing. That hits for sure. He does 5, 9, 14 plus 3 more. He does 17 more damage on the second strike.
Get him. Get him, Melvin.
And that's going to be his turn. The one in the cloud of daggers now is going to take its damage. Go ahead and roll the damage on that.
here we go.
Come up.
Oh god, that's a lot of 4s and 3s. There's 9, 17, 18.
18 more damage.
Yes.
You got it.
Hell yeah.
You see that these daggers just spinning around it, and it's ripping it apart. Parts of the little heads on its, the snake heads on the top of its head are coming off. It still has a few. This thing looks pissed. It's gonna move forward towards Rocky and attempt to attack him again.
I forgot about
And
the
it
dice.
It just gives up on life.
That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Miss.
Second strike. 25 to hit.
Damn.
Oh man, I couldn't. I didn't do that well. You take
3.
6 points of slashing
Yeah,
damage.
that might as well be. All right. For me, that's a lot.
And then it's going to attempt to Petrify's gaze at you. I did not give you the opportunity to state whether you were going to look at your enemies. Well, you don't get to because you're not in the room, so
Yeah.
it gets to just do it. That's only if you're in the room.
I'm looking at this bitch. That is a 13 plus 4.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
You save.
Heck yeah.
That's going to be it for its turn. The final large Gorgon is going to slither down over to probably... How far away is Lizica?
Yeah, he's in the other room.
About 40 feet if you're on top of me, and then another
10, 15, 20.
45.
It's going to move here. It's going to cast Misty Step.
Uh-oh.
See this thing blink through the shadows and appear from the stone behind you?
Thank goodness I have mirror image right now.
Squishy.
Not very good. 13 to hit.
I'll roll because that would hit my. Okay, so. Okay, that hits me. But, oh. They attack me, but it hits me. Or they attack me, but they miss me because of my armor class.
Okay.
If it hit one of my illusions, it would have destroyed it.
Got it. Second
That's what I was
strike.
trying to say.
That's crit.
Oh. Oh wait, I think that's still. Please be the number. Where is it? I think that's right. Oh yes, it's a 6 or higher. Okay. Thank God, it destroyed my illusion. He sucked.
So you have 2 illusions left?
I have 2 illusions
You
left.
got it.
It was one off. If I would have rolled a 5, I would have been done.
The thing
man.
coils its head around you and attempts to petrify and engage you since you didn't determine what you were doing because you're not in the room.
Does it know which one to look at?
Yes.
matter?
It's looking at all of them.
It's like, yeah.
Because they kind of mirror what he does.
Oh no, it's 11.
No bonuses.
I have a +1, so
So you begin to petrify.
I'm going for that Constitution modifier next
Next
ability.
Next up is
I might go for the
Lizica.
Well,
Fuck, I can't even give him a.
I mean, it's not your turn, yeah.
Yeah, and I can't. And at the end of his turn, he has to roll con save again.
Are you within 10 feet of me?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you get a +2.
To what? All saves?
All saves.
Just off by 1,
but
but
for your next
it'll
one,
help
you
the
get a
next one,
+2
right.
within 10 feet. Yeah.
That hey, it all helps.
It will help.
It
will
all
help
helps.
for sure.
That gives you a +3 to your to that save,
Yeah.
which is almost as good as Rocky.
Fucking
This
make
one
her
hasn't
pay.
taken much damage,
No, I don't think
This one has
it's taken
taken
any
no
damage.
damage.
so
It
I-
looks pissed too.
yeah,
Like
I
we've
think I
been beating the
might.
hell out of the other two.
I think I might ignore this one and go straight. It sounds like a horrible idea. I can't move anyways, so I'm gonna go straight. I'm gonna keep doing fire bolts at the one at the doorway,
Okay.
hoping to kill it. So Rock can turn around and help me.
He's like, so Rocky can save me.
That is a. Why am I so bad at math right now? It's not 19.
19
Not that
hits.
hard. Okay.
19 hits.
The next one is a 15 for the second one.
15 misses on the second.
Or fire damage.
Hey, every little bit helps.
We'll do it.
Okay.
Here's the moment.
Bonus action. Nope.
4
Wait, yes.
damage on the
No.
one in front of Rocky.
I used my bonus action.
You got it.
What?
All
You
right.
don't have to.
Choose your bonus action.
I would use my
you
bonus action
you
for
double.
something, but I forgot. I
you
used my
double
bonus
thing.
action to cast Firebolt
Yep.
twice. So maybe next time if this guy's still here.
Make a con save at the end of your turn.
+2.
Good luck.
Nope. I'm a statue.
You see Lizica just give in to the petrification process, and he just stops moving.
Clench butt cheeks.
Yeah.
And you hear from behind him the Gorgon laughing. Another trophy for the collection.
my illusions are done. Hey, Benji's still there.
She won't give woohoo.
Skriznet, you're up.
Skriznet. So she grabbed me by the face and was.
Well, she let you go, but
Oh,
she
did-
grabbed you originally by the face to try and make it happen.
Well, in that time span, as soon as she lets go, I'm like, no, we're in this for the long haul, and I grab her back and I kiss her.
Oh my gosh.
And I cast shocking grasp.
It's weird and I love it. I'm going to allow it.
I'm like,
You get advantage too. You're flanking.
You do have advantage. You have flanking. And it's a melee attack.
Dare I say surprise attack?
Yeah, really.
She did not see that one coming.
Yeah, surprised in a different way than what we're used to. If you will, maybe a shock.
you say I had advantage.
Yeah.
For melee attacks, yeah.
That is a shocking grasp.
13.
It misses.
Or get
She
that
is
very-
surprised. Just as you're about to slip the tongue in, she goes, ah! And pulls away.
Compliments are much.
And then as a bonus action,
Quick, give me bardic, maybe.
I cast. Yeah. What am I supposed to do?
I
can't do
know, there's
anything.
Nothing. Yeah,
So-
I know. You guys have to carry me out of here.
Bonus action, I'm going to cast. Can I do that since I already did one cantrip? Can I, as my bonus action, can I do Healing Word?
That's
grasp,
a
I think.
leveled spell. So yes.
You cast a cantrip?
Yes.
cast cantrip and then a leveled spell.
Shocking Grasp is a cantrip?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
melee cantrip.
Oh.
That's the only reason I did it because I had
Yeah, you can
concentration.
still cast it. You can cast this.
Okay.
But the spell has to be a bonus action,
Yes.
and it can't be another cantrip.
It's Healing Word.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
But-
it qualifies for both.
Yep.
So I'm going to cast Healing Word second level on myself.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah. Well,
2d4.
so I want to take a healing potion. I think it might save me.
It's possible. It's everybody else I do good for. 7. Better than nothing.
True.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna stay right there. Fuck it. Bring it on, bitch.
Okay. Next up is Rocky.
All right. I am going to swing at this guy. Swing, swing. Dirty 20 to hit,
That hits.
and 12 slashing,
12 slashing. You got it.
and then dirty 18 to hit,
18 hits.
and 9 slashing,
9 more slashing. You got it.
and then I will
This thing's looking. It looks pretty weak.
headbutt the son of a bitch again.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Strength save.
Strength save. Maybe I'll get above a 3 this time.
Hope not.
I got a 21. Oh, wait. I got a 20. Unnatural 20.
That's still
Is it a save or a contested?
save.
I like where you're thinking is at. That was really clever.
Hey, if it worked once,
You
it's
still have
definitely worth
movement if you
trying
want it.
again. That's true.
Mm, yeah. Yeah. I guess I'm gonna go. Well, can I go into the room at all since he's kind of blocking the doorway, like to the
I would say yeah.
sides?
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Okay.
As long as you don't break melee, I'd say yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay within melee, but I am gonna
Oh, we
fall
died.
over, and then I'm gonna move
I'm gonna trip.
over here to his side.
So now you have the option
or
of whether you want to fight looking or not.
I mean, I'll probably still look.
That's fair.
And that will end my turn.
I definitely wouldn't. I'd just be casting.
Oh
fireball.
no, it doesn't. I'm gonna use my reaction to have Elvin hit.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I forgot about that.
Elvin goes, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah, I'll say, hey, how y'all doing? And
He's
he's
got
so
advantage
angry
strike.
at that he'll take a swing.
Okay, I might have to nurse Golfbog. He got an 18 on his roll.
Yeah, he did.
Does that
That's
also do
automatic crit.
the hex dice as well?
Yep.
He doubles.
dice.
He gets to roll double his damage dice. So his bonuses are just flat, but he still gets double his damage dice. So,
the
he
hex-
gets
the hex
he gets
dice-
double the hex.
nice.
He gets double
Oh,
damage.
Jesus.
It's gonna be 11 plus 4 is 14. I'm sorry, 15. And then you got an additional 11 from hex is 25 plus 3 from the Hexblade's curse. He does 28 damage on his
Jeez.
reaction.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's not that bad.
He hits like a truck when he crits. Yeah. Top of the round, I guess. The Green Gorgon is going to.
At least I'm at full health.
So if someone level 9 fireballs you, you may not die.
That's
You
true.
have resistance to damage.
It's going to turn and attempt to hit
That's funny.
Elvin.
Elvin?
Elvin.
Okay.
That's. I know
It
that
happens
look.
to the best of us.
I know that look. It's normally when I make.
I have not been able to roll much above like a 5.
It's okay.
I crit or 5s. It's pretty much what these dice do.
I was using skeletons for an encounter for one of mine.
It is going to attempt to do a petrifying gaze against Elvin.
Does his shield or his thing on a shield do anything?
We're about to find out. But this is the first time he's had a gaze shot actually at him.
Mm-hmm.
So the gaze, he fails this test. He actually does fail, but the Gorgon looks directly into the reflection and begins to petrify itself.
Ooh.
And it failed its stave.
Oh!
It begins to slowly, it's now restrained.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now,
Wait.
with petrification,
Can't you use a bonus action to like do the negative of a
I can't
target?
on my turn.
words.
But your turn's not that far away.
Like if I can use it.
Elvin's going to attack the Green Gorgon. The thing is, it's restrained, but he has advantage.
I understand. That's what we love about you. What is it?
He crit again. Look.
Oh my
Look
god.
at that nat 20 right there. Elvin, you're a beast.
Yeah, boost. Why don't you get sick every week?
Yeah, you got a lot more hit points when you're not here.
Yeah, and you're still alive.
That's
Womp, womp.
Yeah, you got a
7,
statue.
8, 9, 10, 13. He does 17 points of damage on the first strike.
Jeez, man. Man, I need to worry about it. Like dive for turn extension.
He is going to make a second strike at advantage. He rolled an 18 on that one, so I guess that's a crit as well.
Gosh.
Something's getting nerd.
Yeah, I think you're going to change something here pretty soon.
13. Well, with his Hexblade's curse, he crits on 19s and 20s.
20s, yeah.
I mean, I
13,
feel
14,
like so
15,
many times. though, it's
16.
Yeah.
No.
19. It's another 23 points of
Oh my
damage.
gosh.
And he did it on the one that
Yep.
petrifying.
Just wait till he gets to like a higher level, like a 13. Every time he crits, he can make another attack.
Yeah. That's
I gave him a really cool weapon.
so cool. But
That's his turn. That's his action. He still has a bonus action if he wants it.
bonus action. Screaming victory.
He's gonna bonus action healing
It's like
word on
SpongeBob.
Skriz if he has a spell slot left. Let me make sure that he does.
Do not.
Let's see. Bonus
Poor
action.
Yeah.
We
Heck
caught you,
yes.
Elena Vernitsky.
Yeah, he's got a third level pack slot, which he will use to cast
That's a good heal.
healing word on Skriz for.
That'll be some good healing.
It's going to be 11 points of healing. His healing word is, "Hey, how you doing?"
I thought it was best friend. Say 11.
How you
Yeah,
doing,
11
husband?
points of healing.
Said, how you doing, husband?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That is his turn. That was a pretty productive turn. 3 crits in a row seems pretty good.
Oh, shit. I forgot about the +2 AC on it. Okay, I'm going to let it go.
Okay.
That's my fault.
It's the one in front of the door.
Yes.
It's going to attempt to. Is it close to Rocky?
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're in melee.
still within melee.
All right. It's going to just do a regular attack. 15 to hit.
Nope.
Second strike. Less than the first one. And are you actively looking at your enemies or not?
We'll say yeah.
Okay.
Just look at the Bardic, so
Yeah.
might as well.
It's got a petrifying gaze.
Natural 15.
Yep, you succeed. That is going to be its turn. The large Gorgon that just beat up Lizica
Uh-huh.
is going to move through the door, or it's going to attempt to. It's going to use its I think I can actually cast that at will. I cannot cast that at will. It's going to move to the door.
Okay.
It's just going to kind of sit back and watch the chaos, and it just sits back with an evil smile on its face and grins. It's holding its action.
I wouldn't know.
Does it see one of its sisters like petrifying at the moment?
Mhm.
But she probably likes it because that's
More
less
stats,
competition.
Lizica, you are petrified.
Yep.
Skriznet, you're up.
Babies.
All right.
Also petrified.
At this time, I'm going to. So she's starting to petrify right in front of me.
Yep.
I'm leaving the cloud of daggers up. Hold concentration. And I'm just shield still up in front of me. I'm like, oh hell no, we ain't getting away that easy. And I just take my scimitar and I just want to slash out at her across her chest.
Okay. You have flanking because you were actively looking.
You got advantage.
So that right that's 16 right there. Wait, yeah. No, that's not 16. That's 11. That is a 16 to attack. Hit.
16 hits.
Okay, so that is a 1d8
Yay!
plus 3. That's 4, and then plus the poison damage, which would have been 1d8. Nice. So what did I say? 1, 4, 6, 10 damage.
10 damage. You got it.
Yes. And as a bonus action, I just want to look at her and just do that whisper. Oh, and plus, while I do that, I want to do Fury of the Small.
Okay.
So I don't want to forget about that.
It's pretty good.
So that's 3 more damage on top of that. So 13 damage total. And then I want to look at her and just be like, just look at her and be like, feel my legs. and I do unsettling words. I use one of my bardic inspiration on her. So her next roll basically is that
Is it?
I roll 1d8 and it basically
Nice.
Okay.
it's a negative against her
You got it.
Constitution saving throw.
Hell yeah.
Like,
Rocky,
but I want
you're
to look
up.
at her while I'm doing it and just smile like that.
All right, Rocky, you're up.
All right. So as no, I'm going to. I gotta kill this bitch. I'm gonna swing
Oh yeah. That's the way we do it.
twice. Oh yeah, 25 to hit.
25 hits.
That's good dice tonight.
Hey, if you're Elven, you probably did it.
Oh yeah, that's.
He said, "Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, that's 15 slashing damage.
Finish it off.
So I want to do like. I'm gonna swing kind of from the bottom, and I'm gonna swing up and around, so I
Nice.
cut off all the snake's heads.
It's like a close shave.
Yeah. So I do that, and then once I get all the way around, then I'll go for the head. and cut that off.
Nice.
And Skriz like, Barbasol.
You can just tip her mini over. It's fine. Okay.
And then, am I within 10 feet of Homegirl?
Oh,
the
yeah.
other one? So I will use my bonus action to cast Vow of Enmity. So I will have advantage on swings against her.
Okay. Just concentration.
Nope.
Okay.
It is my new paladin thing.
Ooh,
Nice.
paladin thing.
I haven't heard of that before. So.
Paladin stuff.
So that's my bonus action. And my second swing, I can't. Can I close distance and swing at her?
I'm gonna say yeah.
I will do that.
I feel like we've always played it kind of that way. So
I like it. So I'll close distance and I will swing at her with advantage.
Yeah, if you have that thing on her, it should be advantage.
All right, dope. That is gonna hit 20
Oh, yeah.
something.
Yep, that hits.
Another 15 plus. I'm gonna pump first level divine smite.
You got it.
Goodness.
He
Not
does so
undead
much
fiend.
damage. You guys wonder why I always kill him first.
Oh
Trying
yeah.
to save him.
15 radiant damage. It's 2d8, right? Yeah. 15 radiant damage.
Okay.
Double damage right there.
And then I'm gonna say, wipe that smirk off your face. You're next, princess.
She hisses at you.
You killed one of my sisters.
Don't worry, you'll see her again soon.
Green Gorgon is going to
That was a
attempt
good
to
one.
take a strike at Elvin since it's done the most damage to her.
I wonder why.
It's a 16 to hit Elvin,
I think that's.
You
need
can also
to-
use
yeah.
that damage and healing.
but he has that arms of
Oh,
Pandara.
yeah.
Damage.
Yes.
Wait. Is that? I don't think that
If you want
16
to, but
includes
it's nice
the
with
marriage
this
thing. Actually,
situation
I
to
think
have
it
saved
is.
bonds. Yeah.
18 right now.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it
you
does
have
not
bardic
include
inspirations.
the-
You can use them.
I forgot about that.
Cool.
Yes.
So wow, his AC is 18 right now because of
Because of the marriage thing.
Yeah. Nice.
Well, the second strike does hit. So he takes because he has 5 temporary HP.
Mm-hmm. And I think they take that back as cold damage.
So he's going to take 12 plus
Yeah,
4
it's
is
magical
16
inspiration.
minus the 5. So he
So
takes
you can
he takes
use it
11
as,
actual points of damage,
restore
and
hit
then
points
she
or
takes
deal
5 points of
damage.
Does
cold.
Nice.
it cost anything? Like if I just want to say, hey, I want to restore hit points, do I just?
no, you have to cast a spell
Okay.
or
So
hit
he's
somebody,
going to take
and you
11.
can roll that and add it to either one of them.
He's going to make his con save
Okay.
for his oh, yeah, easy.
Nice.
Why can't I roll that good for my stuff?
That would be sometimes.
I just want to wait till you roll for her con save, and I'm like,
All right, so he takes the 11. I already deduced the 5. The monster's going to take that back as cold. So it's going to roll its con save.
let
I
me
wanna see
know.
this thing
Let me
fail
know.
So bad.
I don't have to tell you what I rolled. I just have to roll it.
Okay.
Either way, just use
Okay.
it.
Ma- A 4.
Hey, that's still pretty good.
Well, I rolled an 18.
Damn.
So good.
So close, though. So close.
Man.
But now it's Elvin's turn.
So
But she's
close.
pissed at us.
Oh, she's pissed.
Oh, yeah.
She's bleeding. She's mad. Elvin's going to take his turn at advantage. 14 plus his mod. Yeah, I'm sure that hits. And then he's going to do 5, 7, 10. He does 14 points of damage, and that's
Open up
a
your
lethal
stuff.
strike. So he brings Scoffbog down on this thing's head, clubs it in as hard as he
Yes.
can. Its head concaves like Glenn from
Oh,
The
fuck,
Walking
never mind.
Dead. Eyes kind of bulging out. The snake tentacles that are up here twirling around, they immediately just limp.
All their eyes bulge.
All
out
of their
too.
eyes bulge out too, and the snake just drops.
Taking it like a chirp.
He's going to.
I think he can move these.
He's going to
curses?
bonus action. How he can't move the hex, but he can move the Hexblade's curse.
Yes. So the curse is gonna go on. That.
Yeah, he's going to put the Hexblade's curse there.
Does their range
I think it's
60 feet?
60 feet.
Probably.
You're within 60 feet.
I think so.
Yeah, and then the hex is gone. I don't remember.
Let's see. Actions, Hexblade's curse. Oh, he also gains 8 hit points for killing a monster.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
sorry, he can move the hex.
as a bonus
He
action.
can't move the Hexblade's curse.
Okay, so it's other way around.
Yeah.
So he's gonna use his bonus action to do that.
Yes.
So hexed. Hexblade's
And the
curse.
hex is think it's 60 feet.
It's 90 feet. Oh, wow.
Even better.
That's even better. Yeah.
Yeah, he's able to do that, no problem. Okay, so he moves the hex under her. He'll choose strength saves. Actually, con saves.
How
Nice,
high are
okay.
the ceilings in here?
You can't see the tops of the ceilings.
How can you not?
Seems like a
Okay.
perfect place for a fireball.
He also regains.
If we
8 hit
had
points.
one.
Yeah, unfortunately, no longer have one.
All right. That's it for Elvin right now. Next up is going to be the large Gorgon.
Rocky?
The only one.
The only one
The
left.
only one left.
It's going to attempt to attack Rocky.
I will pull out my door.
21 to hit.
Just hits.
It's going to be 8.
And you had your door.
9, 10, 11. It's going to be 12 points of slashing damage on the first strike. It's going to make a second claw attack at you. Not with a nat 1, it's not.
No, that one, if not.
It's going to attempt to petrify engage you as well.
Fuck. So that's a 6.
Does that
Yeah.
aura thing work for you as well?
Yeah, it's already included in my shit.
Okay, gotcha.
So 6. So I would have to roll an 8. An 8.
You just want to wait until next roll?
You might be better off.
Yeah, I might as well.
So you begin to feel the petrification process set in. You are now restrained. Lizica is still petrified. Skriznet, you're up.
So after Skriz sees the other one fall to the ground, like, what the fuck? I don't get the. And he turns around and he sees the one. I can see the one through the doorway, right?
You can see, yeah.
I'm like, well, fuck this. And he pulls out the fucking wand. He's like, here we go. And he casts, instead of enlarge, he shrinks the Gorg.
Yeah.
Is that a save?
It is a 15. What? Hold on.
Please be constant. That'd be hilarious.
It is a con save.
Yes.
It's against ability checks that I get the hex on, not saves.
Okay.
Oh, here it is. Enlarge, reduce. I get to reduce her in size. It is a con 15, but as my bonus action and my last one,
Yes.
I am casting my last bonus action, Unsettling Words. I'm like, shrinky dinky.
All right, so I rolled.
An 8?
So is it a con save?
Yes, you have to have a 15.
So I rolled a 19.
And I rolled an 8.
So that goes down to 11.
Yes.
So I have been reduced.
The target size is halved in all the dimensions, and its weight reduced 1/8 of normal. This reduction decreases its size by one category form, medium to small. For example, until the spell ends, the target also has disadvantage on all strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapons also shrink to match its new size. While these weapons are reduced, the target's attacks with them deal 1d4 less damage. This can't reduce the damage below 1.
Nice.
Just fun fucking use it. So that's just so now you see a Gorgon at medium size, like, you son of a bitch.
that Gorgon's actually large.
So it goes.
Oh, it's a
down.
large,
So
but
it
not
goes
the
down to
medium.
She was bigger than the other Gorgons.
So now she's a medium size. And
Yeah,
it's concentration for 1
hilarious.
minute. So.
Hell yeah.
So that drops your cloud of daggers.
Yeah,
Okay.
I knew that was coming, so
Cool,
I already
cool.
dropped it.
Cool. It feels like a pretty good use of that spell, I
Yeah.
must say.
Ugh. It seems like a spell that he's been waiting to use too.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
so
for
that's
sure.
anything else?
That's a fun
Anything
spot.
else from you, Skriznet?
I use my bonus action. Movement. I'm going to move over here behind this pillar where I have coverage, but where I can still
Sure.
shoot behind. So I've got like 3/4 coverage.
Nice.
All right, Rocky, you're up.
All right.
All right.
So,
Hopefully that helps a little bit. I don't know if it helps. It doesn't help with AC, but still.
Hey,
I am
That
going
damage.
to.
No matter.
Makes it
One
hit
D-
less, so
Huh?
it makes it hit less.
Yeah. But it was fun to use.
Oh,
it's still fun. If you push it,
Look,
disadvantage.
he's like,
Hey, you guys have the stuff. I gave you the wand, so
That's true.
Can we put the wand in her right hand?
is that the one that casts random spells?
The wand of wonders.
Does it actually cast random spells though? I think it casts random spells. I don't think you get to pick them.
Oh.
Oops.
So hold on, time out. I thought that might have been a different spell that you have.
No.
Mm.
No. It might be. I guess it is a random one, isn't it?
What do you roll to determine?
Isn't a list of 100?
1d. There are 7 of them.
I was on 7. Okay.
All right.
Inventory. Wand of wonders.
Uh-oh. Hope you don't cast farm.
You mean like you did that one time?
I guess it's a D10.
To determine which spell you cast?
It just
Wait. My list is 100. It's a D100.
does it,
Yeah.
but it only has like 7 spells on it.
Wait, what?
What's the range of all of them like?
Wait. This one?
Am I looking at the wrong one?
Wand of Wonder has 7 charges.
Yeah. What am I looking?
So you
Yeah,
roll a
that's just-
D100.
Wait. Where's the thing?
If you're going to use the wand, you roll a D100.
Where's all the stuff on it?
Is that? It might not show you in the.
Yeah, there's a lot. So
Oh,
just-
there. Shit.
yeah. So go ahead and roll a
Yeah, just
D,
scroll down.
D100.
D100.
I see.
Boo.
Hey, something interesting might happen. Lab-
11?
Oh. Come
You
on.
are stunned until the start of your next turn. You believe something awesome just happened.
I've been using that wrong twice.
It's all good.
Hey, you let it go.
I did.
Damn it.
Bad DM. Bad.
So he's still large,
Yep.
and I'm stunned.
So now it's your turn, Rocky.
All right.
Oh, there's the effect. Damn
Shit.
it. Okay.
Shit.
I thought there was something different.
Yeah, it's sort of like Wild Magic Table for the wand,
Yeah.
but like the effects are different. Because you can cast Lightning Bolt and all kinds of
Yeah.
shit from it. So
All right, I am going to okay, so I'm going to kind of revert my gaze to her again. I'll clinch back up on my sword,
Mhm.
and you see like a little bright spark that's bright and orange come and pop out and lasso around her, and I'll
Okay.
cast Hunter's Mark on her.
okay, we discussed some things.
We have
I can tell. Things are good.
hopefully. So Hunter's Mark, and I will swing twice against
Hunter's Mark on her.
against baby girl with advantage.
Here you go. Yeah, I got a thing for that too.
Yeah. Cursed.
15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Balls.
That doesn't do anything but their AC.
Do I also crit on 19s?
I don't think so.
No, I don't. But that'll hit.
Maybe later. Who knows?
And then I'll pump a first level Divine Smite.
Yeah.
14 slashing and 4 radiant.
You got it.
So that's bonus action, no movements, con save time. 14.
That saves.
Didn't have to waste your bard.
Top of the round.
Should
Elvin's
use
up.
it to hit.
Yeah, I know. Well, you would.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? I needed to save it.
Elvin is going to move up next to Rocky.
Okay.
He's going to try to get as close to Rocky as he can.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Can he get catty corners to the door?
He cannot.
Okay, he's going to touch Rocky and cast guidance.
Nice. Yay. He's 5 feet.
That's his action. No bonus action. He's
So
done.
2 Gorgons are down.
Yep.
All right.
Just
One
the
of
big
mine.
one.
That one and that one.
Okay.
Big one.
Next up is Large Gorgon is going to attempt to attack Rocky.
In the doorway.
It's a 26 to hit.
Yep. Don't worry, I'm flanking.
It's going to be 10 points of slashing on the first strike.
Okay.
Where you at?
Cocked. A 10 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay.
Here
It's
comes
going
it.
to attempt to petrify engage you again.
Save.
Okay.
Now we're making them saves.
Wait, guidance is concentration.
Correct.
He does not cast guidance.
Correct. I didn't use guidance anyways.
No, I don't want him to. He wants the hex blade up.
Yeah.
Or the hex on. Next up is Lizica. Oh wait, you're petrified. My bad.
Wow, way to rub it in.
Skriznet, you're up.
Skriz is up, and as so the wand, when he casts a wand, does that count as casting a spell?
It doesn't use a spell slot.
I think
So you use one of your charges.
It uses a charge.
It uses a charge, so if I wanted to use but it doesn't matter. So
I believe using the wand takes an action, but it doesn't use
yes,
a spell slot.
but if I wanted to use like healing word or
Like a-
something like that,
Bonus action spell. what I was
yes.
asking.
You know what?
Well, you still have your action for the turn.
Yes.
So I'm sorry.
He
you have
comes
your
back from me. He's
bonus
like,
action.
"Well, that was a good. Oh God! Did you see what that did? What did it do?"
It was great.
So I'm gonna before I do that, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on Rocky.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now hold on, I saved it for you. Healing Word at 3rd level. 3d4s.
Nice.
That's beautiful.
Do you want me to do it or you want to roll it?
You got the hot hand with the D4s.
We'll use this one right here. Oh shit! What the hell?
All 4s?
Oh no, it was 2 4s and a 3.
That's still almost max.
God darn. Plus 4.
So what was the total?
11,
15?
15.
Nice. That's pretty good.
So
How much you heal for 15?
Yeah.
he healed for 15.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah, that's
And
big. Almost
then
max, yeah.
I'm just going to use my crossbow and shoot a loaded firebolt
Yeah.
at the Gorgon.
Okay.
Get him.
And I'm going to let's use the big mama. Come on. And she gets a +5 on that. That is a 19.
Yeah, 19 hits.
And with the firebolt, that's an extra d6 of damage on top of that. So I'm down at 12 on those. So 1d8. We'll
Nice.
take that. 9 plus 12 damage total.
12
How
damage.
many
You got it.
fury things do you have?
And another fury.
Real subtle.
I got one more.
Sure.
Half of me was like, you should definitely use it. And half of me was like, how many does he have?
I got one more left.
Whatever his proficiency bonus is.
Oh, nice.
I got one more.
Good to
Pretty
know.
good then.
So now I don't have
It's
to ask you in the
So
future.
That's like-
15 total.
So
That's
another
9
3.
damage a day.
Or
Yes.
How much more bonus is it?
3 did.
3
3.
extra damage.
You got it.
Yes, and for movement, I'm going to stay where I'm at.
You got it.
I'm within range and hiding.
Rocky, you're up.
All right.
Get him.
I'm gonna hit him. We'll go burger dice. 20 something to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, plus a D6. Oh, I didn't add my D6s last time.
Oops.
I only hit him once last time. Extra 1 damage.
Okay.
It's a new spell. Sorry.
That's fair.
Oh, I can reroll 2. Another 2.
It was worth a shot.
So 7, 10 damage. Slashing and Hunter's mark damage, whatever that is. I think it's just slashing,
I think it adds to what.
whatever I'm doing.
Yeah.
And swing number 2. Swing and a hit, 20 something to hit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Going double burger dice.
Oh yeah. The only way to do it.
Got the shakes that'll make you quick.
Every time you say it, use those dice. It makes me hungry for a hamburger.
Yeah, I generally get 5 guys tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds fucking
right. I got it last. Anyways, so not 14
Sponsor us.
slashing damage.
Yeah, seriously.
14
please.
slashing damage. You got it.
We have a girth. We have a bunch of girth to us. Look, on this side of the table.
We like
right here.
burgers.
Yeah, this side. Looks like this side of the table.
Yeah, 75 pounds here.
So that is my shit, and then bonus actions. I don't think I can really do anything, but I will. As I'm coming down with the second swing, I'll say, "Skriz, how y'all doing?"
Yeah.
So you can take a shot.
Crossbow.
Skriz, yes. Skriz like, I guess I'm doing our. And he pulls the trigger on the crossbow, another firebolt.
You got it.
Yeah. Still missing hit me.
You have resistance.
Resistance.
I
I,
hit
Oh. Oh, that's +5 to 14.
14 misses.
I missed. Sorry.
Next up is Elvin. He's going to try to move down and get catty corner to the door.
That's right.
He is going to make an attack against this.
The only
Thing
one
here,
left
it's
that we
gonna-
know of.
That's a 21 to
Yeah,
hit.
seven. Doesn't matter. I wouldn't know anyways.
No, he doesn't get the 1 hex anymore. He gets.
Just the curse. Oh wait, no, it is. The
Yeah, he
hex.
does get hex.
So it's the extra.
He doesn't get the
D6.
plus
He doesn't
3.
get the plus 3,
8 is 12. It's 15 points of damage. Second swing. That is a 17 to hit. It's 5, 9, 10. That's another 12 points of damage. As Scoffbug, you see the eyes of the mace light up as he's, and the grin on Elvin's face. You see it. It's looking sadistic as he's hitting this thing, and blood is pouring out of it, and it's coating his weapon in his hand. It looks as if he is enjoying the violence much more than he should.
Damn crazy.
Next up is the Gorgon. It's going to take a swing at Rocky with a claw. That's a crit.
Fuck. That's not good.
I like getting crits. That's fun.
Roll a 1, roll a 1, roll a 1.
You should invest in the mirror image spell. It's pretty great for crits.
It's going to be 20 points of slashing.
Hey, at least you got 15 hit points.
Second strike, he's going to aim at Elvin. Or she's going to aim at Elvin. That is going to hit Elvin.
Have we actually? Are they only been female Gorgons?
All female.
was-
So
Actually, I meant to ask that earlier,
9.
but I forgot.
Elvin's going to take 14 points of slashing damage, and he's going to make his con save. Yeah, all day. That's going to be it for her turn. Next up is Skriznet.
Skriznit. All right. So my scimitar hasn't hit yet.
Oh, sorry. She is going to attempt to petrify Gaze too.
Who?
You know what? Roll for it. Elvin.
Ooh, is the thing come in play too?
He gets the plus two.
Mirror
Yeah, he gets.
Oh, yeah, he gets
plus
plus
2
2.
from me.
from the aura.
So his con save succeeds. He holds up the shield, and he's able to block the petrifying gaze back at her. She's going to have to make her own petrifying gaze.
And didn't he pick disadvantage? Or that's for the. Curse.
She got a really good roll on the save. So it attempts to bounce back. She looks at her reflection, and then she comes up to the mirror and actually licks the mirror.
Oh, does she have disadvantage? Because
On
of
what?
the hex?
Only on
Con
ability
saves?
checks.
Ability.
Oh.
And it was on
saves.
strength, not con.
Oh.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Next up is
Me because Liz goes first.
Scrimps.
All right. So since I haven't hit with my scimitar yet, it still has the poison lace, right?
Yeah,
Fuck.
you have it with your scimitar.
Yes. So I'll throw it back, pull the scimitar out as I'm running up, and I want to like dive between Rocky and Elvin with the scimitar and the shield, and like, ah! You just see the little goblin like slip through you, and he just wants to stab at her with the scimitar.
Heck
This
yeah.
is some Skriznet bullshit right here.
Really, yeah.
This is the shenanigans that people come to watch.
And he flies through and rolls a fucking 1!
Yeah.
You land like.
I fucking like fly by her.
Where's
it going?
Yeah.
Huh?
Concentrating on again?
It's over. It was the dagger thing. Cloud dagger.
I was.
So yeah, I rolled a 1.
I thought you were concentrating on something else.
I thought you were too.
Oh, it was reduced and large, but you don't have that
Yeah,
anymore.
it was
yeah.
on. Yeah, so
Okay. Yes,
Yes, I
next up
rolled-
is Rocky.
no wait. I still
you're
have
not done?
bonus action.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's true.
My bad.
So as I'm flying by, Skriz is like, fuck, as he's missing widely. So I'm guessing as he flies through, he misses her badly, lands beside her, and he's like, I point at Rocky and I'm gonna cast Healing Hand. Or Healing Word. Again. So can I do that 3rd level? Oh yes, last spell. 3d4.
I do make you guys use your resources.
Yes, yes, you do.
Let's use
Certainly
this one.
would
This
be.
one's been a
but
good
great
one.
intention.
Last one. Boop.
Make 2 4s.
8, 9,
That's pretty good stuff.
and 13 total.
13 total.
Mhm. Yes. Flew by him, cast Healing Word, fucking missed with the scimitar, and I guess I land right beside her. So, so I'm like, oh, fuck! Rocky didn't look cool!
Oh yeah, that's what your spell that you casted did gave you the ability to fly.
Fuck, I think you're
don't-
lying to me!
You just don't know how to control it yet. It's all right.
Rocky, you're up.
I'm just standing there like, goggles down. I'm like, oh, fuck. You're big. You're a big bitch.
How is the Gorgon looking?
Snaky.
It's like a
It
snake.
still looks like it has substantial hit points, but it has definitely taken some damage.
Okay.
You'd say it's definitely under half. It looks about half strength or less.
Half of what?
Half of whatever it started out with.
Half of 2,000.
Someday I hope to get.
You
something
guys
like that.
could be mathing if you chose to.
It's true.
Quick, check the tape. Elvin, check the tape. Okay. Well,
I already gave you more than I should. I told you she is half or less than half of what she started with.
We're good. There's 3 of us out of 4.
As long as, you know,
This fucking
you guys keep passing those petrifying gazes.
spectator sport.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, you know what? The first time they were spectators,
It's true. It's my turn. It's my
It's your
turn to
turn.
watch.
and always.
I feel
screws up.
terrible about that, but it's a good ability.
And I'm
Yeah,
fucking
it's-
out of
it's-
Bardic.
It's terrifying,
It's terrifying, yeah.
and it can end a fight real quick.
Yeah, really. It almost did last time.
Don't worry, I don't plan on using lots of petrifying monsters because I'm seeing how this goes. Because you guys basically lost an entire person's turn since like round 2.
yeah.
That sucks. Because even if you're only pelting firebolts at that thing,
Yeah.
you're gonna do half of them are gonna hit probably. So we are on round 7. If half those hit and you cast 2 per turn, and you only did minimum damage of 5 per round on
Yeah.
average, that's like 35 damage that
Exactly,
you missed
yeah.
out on.
Oh, that's the
so
bagger.
within this current day that we're in,
Mhm.
how many fights do we get in? At least this one
I think it was just
in
the
this
one.
room.
Yep.
That was the
It
only
was
one,
there
right?
were traps and then that room. That was it.
Okay.
Yeah, just 2 fights.
Because I wrote down that I only have 5 lay on hands left, but I'm pretty sure I only used 5 to bring you back to life from the
I
trap
think
thing.
you used some from a trap.
On you to bring you back to life.
I think you used some on yourself too. I'm not
I
100%.
don't remember.
Because I thought I remember you using someone yourself because you also got hit by the different trap.
Yeah, there was the
Yeah,
acid
but
trap
then
and then
we
the
took-
explosion trap.
The short rest, and I didn't take any damage last week.
But that was from the first trap.
The trap outside where
Yeah.
you dive sideways. So
Mhm.
I took a little bit, but then we short rested, right?
We
Yeah,
short,
we did
rest,
short rest,
we
yes.
short rested before this session.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure I still have 30 points of lay on hands left, but I only wrote down 5. But I think I only used 5. That's what the thing is.
Well, you definitely used
I don't
5.
know.
I don't remember you using any more than the 5
Yeah, I
to
don't
heal him.
think-
'Cause
Yeah,
you
same.
did very little to bring him back up. It was just
Yeah.
enough
Yeah,
to
the
get
only
him
thing
back
I
up.
know
It was just
for
enough to
sure-
bring him up.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing I know
Because
for sure
it's
is you only
when we
used
were
5.
outside in the wraith or
But
whatever.
without going to the tape, I'm pretty sure that you only used the 5, unless you used a bunch to heal yourself from the trap.
No, I
yeah,
used hit dice.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use my action to touch myself and give myself 30 points of healing.
You got it. He's using the rest of his lay on hands.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yep, use those resources, boys. Use them up.
Did somebody step on a duck?
Quack, quack, motherfucker.
All right, and then
Suck your butthole.
and that is basically my whole action.
Yep.
You just sit in front of the Gorgon. Yes.
If my name was
Bet you
Chris,
like
that's what
that.
I would be doing. I don't know that there's anything else I can do. Let me check real quick. Bonus actions. No. Can I still use my bonus action to? I can't use it to swing with the whatever fighting
Nope.
that is. Right. Okay.
Oh, two
I think
heads.
so.
Anyway,
Yeah, 2 weapon fighting now.
that's if you take a swing first.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me.
You got it. Top of the round is Elvin.
All right.
Elvin is going to. I don't know why he would not attack.
That sounds like very.
That seems very Elvin,
Yeah.
especially since he's looking kind of sadistic right now. His first swing, however, I think that's the worst I've rolled for him. Is
37.
Yeah, really.
It's
Hey,
actually-
Elvin,
it's
just
actually not
stay
very
marked off
good.
sick.
I don't remember what his 2 hit is because all of his other hit rolls have been just phenomenal. I'm like, yep,
2 hit.
it should be.
It's +7.
Yeah, so he rolled a 13 total. So now his second attack, he rolled a 13 natural plus his thing, so that hits. And you see Scoffbog light up the eyes again, this time with more like white steam coming out of the hilt of it. 7, 11. It's going to be 16 points of damage. That's going to be his turn. It's the Gorgon's turn. The Gorgon is going to claw attack at Skriz. As a 15 to hit.
No. I
Okay.
have I never put the shield down, and plus
Yep.
he's next to me. That gives me a +2.
Very
It's going to
bonus.
claw attack at Elvin. That's an 18 to hit.
Ooh, that means it beats it.
It's going to be 9. It's going to be 13 points of slashing damage on Elvin. Damage. It's going to use its petrifying gaze against Rocky.
I say.
He's like, I say I'm the best.
Here, I'll roll for you. Don't want that.
Don't let the guy who's turned to stone roll for you.
Let's see what would have happened. Yeah, you would have failed. I got a solid 2.
You'd have been the statue too.
Let's be statues together. Coming.
We believe you.
I hear it.
We believe you. We'll wait. I mean, we put this much time into the fight already because I can't design easy boss fights. I got to make them hard.
All right. So petrification, you say?
Yep. Nice.
Save
See,
it.
you've balanced out. You've failed a lot, and now you've saved quite a few. So,
Feels
Yeah,
good.
now it's my turn to fail.
yep. Lizica fails. Good. Skriznet, you're up.
So I'm right next to her.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't hit. Still have the poison on my scimitar. I'm like, fuck it. Shield in front, and I just stab right at front, right at her.
I like it.
Are you flanking with Elvin where you landed?
Mm-mm.
No.
Where am I at?
That corner. You can move if you want.
I guess I could.
Well, I think you're familiar. Does it disappear because you are unconscious?
I'm not sure if that's how it works, but if we want, we could just say he turns. He would probably be on my square. Like,
Okay.
turns his
I'd
stone
say,
with
all right,
me,
that's fine.
so, yeah.
You can move. You haven't moved.
Yeah. So I want to move
He's
behind.
he's here with me in the stone.
Okay, so I would say yes. You now have flanking.
Okay.
Nice.
It doesn't fucking matter.
At least it's not a con save.
I'm just fuck. I think I stepped away too far. I'm like,
not super.
I need to get within range of this thing. This thing don't have a 12-foot reach. This is ridiculous.
It's a bonus action and
Bonus action cry.
Got it.
I'm just bonus action is I'm going to hide behind Lizka's statue.
I love it.
Okay. Attempt to make a stealth roll
I gotta do a stealth roll.
for hiding. Yeah,
It's my bonus action.
I realize that, but it doesn't just automatically
Stuck
succeed.
my ass.
How was your stealth roll?
83.
You're invisible. No one can
12.
see you. Okay.
You disappeared from the campaign.
Rocky, you're up.
Okay.
You went into the multiverse. You're back in Dragon Heist.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep swinging away at this bitch.
I see Cratch to a chair.
So the troll come out of the hole.
Don't get me wrong. I love this game. This is my baby. But Dragon Heist was a lot of
It
fun.
was so much fun. I love that campaign.
I based one of my
26 to hit.
NPCs off Cratch.
You should.
Yeah. Should do it based on
All your guys' characters were so good in that campaign.
19 slashing
19 slashing. You got it.
and swing number 2. 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
See if I can reroll number 2.
Why are you re-rolling?
I have Great Weapon Master.
You're using a one-handed weapon.
Ooh.
It's two-handed. We talked.
You're using it
about.
versatile.
Versatile.
Got it.
Right.
Okay.
Have been
Nice.
always.
I wasn't sure. I was checking. I was like, wait, you have a
Here.
one-handed weapon, sir.
Yeah,
He's not.
we discussed it would be like a great sword.
He's not currently wielding his door right
Well,
now.
the rules would be the same because you're using it with two hands.
Yeah.
14 slashing.
14 slashing. You got it.
And then I will, in normal fashion, I'll say, Elvin, how you doing? As I swing again for my second time to hit to give him an opportunity reaction
He's gonna
attack.
use his reaction. Okay.
And he should be fucking with Skrid. Oh, maybe he's not anymore.
No, it's Chris really hit.
Let's see. Plus, so he gets an unnatural 20. That's the worst damage roll I've rolled for him too. So it's gonna be 6 damage.
Wow.
That's the least amount of damage he can do with the hex on it.
Yeah. Wow. That's yeah.
Top of the round is Elvin though.
Redemption
Chance to
song.
Elvin doesn't seem as jovial as he normally is. As this fight has continued on, and he's coated in more and more blood. You see his eyes sort of white out, and you see the this energy starting to flow from his eyes that matches the hammers. He rolled a 22.
It should look like you guys painted my statue red by the end of the Gorgon.
He did enough to kill it.
Just see it's
Woo!
So he brings Scoffbog down 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. He just continues to bludgeon this thing in the face, even as it drops and falls to the ground. He continues to just hit it. You hear him you hear something laughing from around him. It almost sounds like it's coming from within him, but it's not Elvin.
Elvin, he's dead. You can stop now.
fucking overkill. Damn.
He turns and looks at Rocky, and then you see his face sort of change back to Elvin.
Hey,
He's got that creepy
how y'all
face
doing?
that your
Hey,
your
hey.
helmet does.
Hey, we won.
Yeah, you got a little crazy there, buddy.
You know, I just doing my job.
Here, I have something to say.
So while this is going on and all the blood spewing everywhere, can I grab like a handful of the Gorgon blood as it's flowing fresh
Sure.
and rub it against Lizica?
I like that you're a man of science. You smear his statue with Gorgon's blood. It has no effect.
Okay.
Hey, good try though. At least now I'll have some cool war paint on me.
I kick a statue over.
Oh, man.
All right. You have successfully defeated the Gorgons.
So, yeah, I guess. All right. Well, Liz, thanks for helping out again.
I did like what? Like
As I'm wiping blood, I'm like, well, that didn't work.
I think I did a total of 13 fire damage that time.
I want to go through and search the Gorgon bodies and see if there's anything to reverse the petrification spells.
I'll help him out by turning the Gorgons upside down so it makes it easier for things to fall out of their pockets and bags and satchels.
You don't find any actual possessions on the Gorgons other than scraps of leather armor. They don't seem to have any weapons, as their natural weapons seem to be potent enough. None of them seem to be carrying anything of any actual wealth or value.
Do we remember from the books that we got at the library about anything that would counter the petrification from a Gorgon?
Considering it was a children's book, no.
Should we search the room?
Couldn't hurt.
All right, I'm gonna search. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go pizzle.
All right. Anybody that's wanting to search the room, you can make an investigation check. Also, as you strike the final blow on the last Gorgon, who clearly was the leader, the magic that surrounds this room seems to lift, and your normal light sources work as intended. Whatever was either curse or magic was enchanting this room seems to have dropped once the final Gorgon dropped. So now it's just normal darkness. So your torches, your headlight thing, all that works as normal.
Nice.
Don't worry, I can get the dedicated.
All right, he rolled a what? A 20 something?
He rolled 21
21.
for investigation.
Is he the only one investigating?
I would say that I would want to help him out.
Hey, might as well. 21. I don't know why I was the one that rolled.
So in the far tomb, you find a stash in there of it looks to be just random possessions from adventurers and just objects that they have taken off of people that have come in to try and stop them or fight them. Inside this cache is there are 2 potions. They do not look familiar to you. There is a oil of some type that also does not look familiar to you. There is a bag of various gems, just miscellaneous gems. The street value you would guess to be worth about 250 gold pieces. And there is a spell scroll inside.
What is the spell? Does the spell scroll say what kind of spell it is?
You're not good with Arcana, are you?
I think.
I'm
Whoa,
proficient
whoa.
with
You
a
are
plus
proficient,
3.
okay.
And also, Skriz is the one who finds it. So, I think if it's a
I'm
wizard
helping
spell,
It is a wizard spell scroll.
he should be able to identify it because he has the access to the wizard spell list. I don't completely remember the rules and spell scrolls though. I know if you do something fancy, you don't have like spellcasting though, in order to like succeed on it.
It depends on the level of the spell, but
Yeah,
since we're both spellcasters and proficient in Arcana, I think we can at least decipher
Yeah.
what the spell's intention
We'll
is.
figure it out.
It is a spell scroll containing a 3rd level haste spell.
Ooh, that's
nice.
nice.
You got a 3rd level haste spell scroll.
And 2 unidentified potions, 1 unidentified oil, and some money.
250
Well,
gold pieces
gems
worth
were
of
in gems.
gems.
Don't worry, guys. I'll identify them.
Well,
So haste.
Yeah, it's a 3rd level haste spell scroll. which wizards can copy the spells and learn the spells as long as they spend the components to do it. It's kind of like if you find a wizard spell book, you
Yeah.
can do the same thing.
I don't want to do that.
Is that it?
Otherwise, you can just recite
got
the
the rest of
spells, use the scroll, and it would just cast as normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 250 worth of gems.
If I were here, I'd be like,
An oil potion we don't resemble. Or we
250
don't know.
gold pieces, which is gems.
That is all the treasures that you find in here.
An oil vial we don't recognize, and 2 potions we don't recognize.
Amongst the statues, you see that some of the weapons probably were at one point special, or at least good quality. But some of them look like they're actually missing their weapons, or they're missing their armor bits because those things actually don't become petrified.
yeah.
So all the actual weapons that are on them are petrified. All the gear that's on them is petrified. It looks like if anything was magical, it's been stripped.
Well, we could try these oils and potions on them and see if it'll work for this petrification stuff.
I say we do the oil spell first. The oil vial.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Lather them up.
It's just casual, like, ointment oil. It's just
So you're
for
trying
skincare.
the
So-
mysterious oil.
I take the oil and just to make it weird, in case he does come back, Skriznet takes it and just like he's like rubbing. It's like, come back, Liz.
Is that how you're supposed to do these oil potions?
No, I
I've
saw
never-
this in a room when I was with the Rakdos.
Oh.
You take this oil and you rub them down good, and I'm like rubbing his legs, and it's like
So
there's something about it ending. I don't remember that
coding
part.
the statue.
Yeah, I'm just like, I know they said something about an ending. I don't remember. But you take oil and you rub them down, and you're giving some. It should help them. It helps if you're hard, and it makes you soft at the end of it.
Oh, yeah. That... Son of a bitch. If that's not an inspiration, I don't know what it is.
You know, if he could write songs, he'd be our Sam Riegel. Sam, I know you're not watching, but we love you. We are fans.
You're my favorite bard of all time.
You're like one of our favorite players. And we love everybody, but man, I'm telling you, Sam, you are
So
the best.
yes, Skriz is like, yes, oil you down, Skriz or Liz, and you'll become unhard as long as I keep stroking this oil hard enough on you.
How hard and how long do you have to? You have to
Violate
Some of them-
statue.
It depends on the person. Some come sooner than another. They get it softer sooner. I don't know. It's from what I heard. There's a lot of moaning. I don't hear any moaning from him.
well, keep going. You know, put some stank on it.
I start slapping at it, just putting oil all over him.
The oil soaks into the stone, and you see the stone form around him begin to crack, and it chips away, and Lizik is underneath.
I told you, it works.
You guys brought me back. How?
Okay,
Why do I feel slightly violated? I don't know why.
I feel dirty.
make a con save?
yeah, really.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
It's just like, for the first time in my life, I feel like I need to wash my hands.
The oil that you use is something known as Tears of the Gorgon.
Ah,
Wow.
and that helps petrification.
It cures petrification.
Hey, what do these potions
They
do?
typically keep that around in case one of them accidentally petrifies the other one.
That sounds like a good idea.
Checks out.
The potions?
They are quite literal tears from a Gorgon.
Well, too bad they're dead.
Yeah.
They sure are.
Um,
Well, we killed all the Gorgons.
I see. This one in front of me looks like overkill, but
Yeah, Elvin got a little Elvin, if you know what I mean.
I go ahead and give him the haste spell. He's the only one that can really use it, can he?
You can cast it.
I mean, you can cast it, but I can.
Nah, I give it to him.
Oh, I thank you. I can add this to my collection of spells.
I feel authority enough. You can have the spell.
Here, clean yourself off.
Yeah, really.
He hands him a piece of paper and says, "Here, wipe yourself
That's
off."
what it is. Oh, God. Here.
All right.
Oh man.
So, where to?
Well,
Have we searched all the coffins and
yeah, that was your 21.
Okay.
Do you intend to bring any sort of trophy back, signifying that you have dealt with the Gorgon threat?
We have a
Oh,
bag of
yeah.
holding. I would say we cut all 3 of their heads off.
One of their heads was already cut off, so that'll make it easy.
Yeah, I made that work easy.
I would say all 3 of them we cut off and put in a bag of holding.
Okay.
I like it.
It's violent. I like it.
I'm not using my.
Careful not to look at their eyes when you put the heads in there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like poking.
Look what we found. It's just petrified random
I think as we
civilians.
go, I stab him in the eyes with a little fucking sword, like fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
You're
fuck
cool.
you."
Fuck you. I'm out.
Poke them all in the eyes, like fuck this shit. Tired of Gorgons.
There's another room, right?
Well, if Rocky would have picked the right door in the right first place, we wouldn't have had to fight the Gorgons right off the bat, and you wouldn't have got frozen,
That's true.
and I wouldn't have had to rub you down with oil.
Was it the
Wait,
wrong room to choose first or the right room to choose
Who
first?
knows?
We're about to find out. This room is like a day spot.
I think
Take a
right
lot
now,
of
like
us.
at this point, Skriz is like covered in Gorgon blood, not really from his own actions, but from standing next to Elvin, where he went over here. To
Don't
over
worry,
here.
guys. I'm feeling great. I
And
have
after,
basically all my
so he has
spells.
oil and blood all over him. He's got his. He's like, oh god. Puts the shield back, puts the scimitar back, and just starts walking towards the next door. It's like, I mean, for a goblin, you guys make me feel gross sometimes.
I don't really think that we made you do anything.
Yeah, you should be good. You didn't take that much damage. You have all your spell slots pretty much.
I had to heal myself twice,
And me
Elvin
twice.
healed that fight.
and I healed you twice.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He healed me once. I healed myself once. So I walk towards the door, and I'm about to just like with anger, just grab at it, and I'm like,
Don't forget your door stuff.
slow down. I investigate the door.
Make an investigation check.
And
I'll help investigate the door because I know things. So it's got a good advantage.
Okay. Investigation. 22.
The door seems to be a normal door. No locking mechanism on it.
Wait. We're good.
The door is not a mimic that you can tell. It seems like a normal door.
When he goes ting, I'm like, if it's gonna fucking eat me, it would have fucking ate me, Rocky. And at this point, I don't give a shit. The day is going shitty. I got Gorgon blood all over me. I just waxed down Elizabeth. It's a shitty day. I just fucking open the door and like slam it open.
So there is
Oh,
one more room.
fuck.
There we go.
It's more for statuses of it than anything else.
And this is the one that he's so pissed off after everything's going on. He's the first one who goes through the doorway.
All right.
As Rocky goes through the doorway, he's gonna take his Perun sword and pop out the joints so I can have the door off the hinges and have it as a shield again.
That looks friendly.
So as you open the door and the light from your horns and the torches that you have go in and flow into this room, you look down and you see shackles on the walls. You see shackles on the floors. You see some blood stains on the floors. You see one humanoid creature that seems to be crouched down over in the corner. And you see what looks to be a couple of broken bits of statues.
There's a humanoid in front of us.
Mhm.
And he's not stoned.
Shackled.
He's alive.
I'm gonna
Maybe.
walk towards it.
But do you think we should ask who it is before you go towards it?
I think Skriz is in that mode where he's
So you're going to walk down the steps and approach it?
yeah.
It doesn't seem to pay much mind to you as you approach it. So
Hello.
it's still facing the wall.
Can we tell what from the backside what it looks like, what it is?
No. Just looks humanoid. And it looks like it's crouched down. And you can see that
Hello.
both of its hands are shackled to things on the floor.
Hello.
It seems to be kind of rocking a little bit.
God, it's fucking Rain Man. I'm gonna throw some fucking toothpicks down.
Man, I wish it was Dustin Hoffman in there. We get some Emmy and Academy Award winners up in this piece. Woo!
Let's go.
I'm gonna go with shield out, scimitar out, and I'm gonna go within 10 feet of it.
Okay.
And I just want to take.
We're all close.
I don't want to hit it with the. I'm not within 10 feet with the things. You know what? I walk up and within, I guess, 5 feet, and I tap it in the back with the shield.
As you tap it in the back with the
Like,
shield,
hello.
you see it rise up, like up to its feet.
How tall is it?
It's about 6 foot tall. It turns to you. You hear the slight rattle of a rattlesnake's tail. You see that what looks to be some sort of a cloak or a shroud that was over top of its head. It kind of drapes down, and you see snakes coming out of the top of its head. It turns to you. Its face looks disfigured. It looks female. It looks half reptilian and half humanoid. It looks like it's gripped in a painful, almost permanent glare of pain. Its eyes still look very human, not quite Gorgon yet, unlike the Gorgons that you've already seen. And you look, and it's now trying to pull its shackles up, and it's grabbing at its throat, and it's digging its fingernails and claws into its throat, trying to rip its own throat out as it's hissing at you and looking quite uncomfortable.
I'm going to call Rocky over to see if he can pull these chains off the wall.
It's up to Rocky.
So I think before I do that, I'm gonna ask if it needs help. Do you need some help? What's going on here?
It turns and it begins to try to speak, and this almost bile and blood sort of oozes out of its mouth, and it coughs and hacks in your direction, and it spits up on the ground almost like vomiting.
Do you think that you could write something down a little bit better than speaking right now?
It doesn't really seem like it's paying much attention to what you're saying. It just continues to dig its own claws, and they're not even quite fingernails. One hand looks like it's part claw, and the other one still looks like it's a humanoid hand, and it's trying to rip its own throat out.
God.
Okay.
I think if we remove the shackles, it's gonna.
That's
kill
what I was saying.
itself.
Rocky, get ready to grab me. If it attacks me, pull me away.
Okay.
So I sheathe my shield, sheathe my scimitar, and I come up to it with my tinkering tools slowly, and I'm pointing at its neck with the tinkering tools out to take the.
It doesn't have a neck collar on. It has wrist shackles on.
That's
It's trying to dig out its own throat. It's clawing and gouging at its own throat.
It's like it's want to kill itself.
That's what it looks like.
Hey Liz, you got to read on those potions at all? What they do?
Yeah, I can do that. So there's 2 potions, so they look different, right?
Identical.
They're identical. Okay, I'll go ahead and burn a spell slot and identify them. Waste time.
Okay. I want to make sure that I get the exact wording on what this potion does.
So this one, oil ball.
Anti-gorgification potion.
Both of the potions act as a greater restoration spell if consumed.
Do we know enough about that to know if it will? Because it
Make an Arcana check,
because I do
All of
believe it
Oh,
restores
or I would say Arcana or Medicine.
curses, right?
We're not going off mine.
Curse. That's a crit.
Yeah, I got 27.
You would say that because there are other creatures in the world that do petrification, you would have probably heard something about a spell or a means of curing petrification through restoration. So I would say yes, since you know that this works and functions as a greater restoration potion, that you know that you could use this to cure petrification.
So
Okay.
before we unleash it, let's use the greater one of them on this creature.
You have lesser, right?
I have lesser, and I'm looking at lesser, and it says it can end either one disease or condition. I don't know the limits of this.
If you want to try that first, we can.
At least we have the 2 potions
Oh
left.
fuck! It's a 2nd level. I don't have it.
So in a charmed or petrified effect, one curse, that also includes if it's
Like a
attuned to a
curse.
curse item, you can end the curse. It'll reduce any reduction. It'll get rid of any reduction to your ability scores if you have some. It'll also reduce one
All
effect
right.
that's targeting your maximum hit
Just
points.
want to use.
Have 1 potion ready.
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything about transformations.
Okay. Rocky,
Yeah.
grab me away in case it attacks, and I grab one of the wrists, and I start tinkering.
Which wrist?
Let's go
The
with
clawed hand or the humanoid hand?
the clawed hand.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna grab the clawed hand,
Wrong answer.
and I'm gonna start undoing the lock on its wrist. Hoping it's Grizz. He's gonna go with the opposite of everybody else. So he's gonna try to get to unshackle because it looks like he's trying to kill itself. Either way, it's gonna kill itself, or we're gonna give it the potion and it's gonna feed it to itself. So I start.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Since
Oh.
he told me to watch him, I'm
You
probably
say
gonna
sleight of hand.
we could just feed it the potion.
While I'm in the middle.
Okay.
Are you, is that
As he's doing it, I'll uncork the potion and like swirl it, give it a little sniff. You know, like just kind of get ready to feed it to him while he's doing that. Not really noticing him yet.
You're attempting to feed it to the female.
Yeah, I'm like, getting it ready.
Okay.
A little swirl, pop the cork, a little sniff test.
Okay. You're getting it ready.
But by the way, from the way it's been reacting to what we're saying, can we tell if it's able to understand us?
You're not sure that it even really gives a shit what you're saying.
I see. Okay.
is it getting when I get closer to grab the wrist of the clawed?
It seems to stop thrashing about and doesn't seem to move as much.
Does it look at me?
It's looking at the shackles.
Can I? No, I'm gonna start picking at the locks. Pick it.
Okay. It's going to be a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand. 20.
Okay. So you're able to slide your tinker tools in and fiddle with the lock, and you are able to pick the lock of the shackles. It's not a very complicated lock. The wrist springs free, and it slowly drops its hand down, and it just kind of sits there for a second, and now it's looking at the other shackle.
We got a potion here. If you want to drink this potion, it should help with your condition.
It looks at you, and its face is still grimaced in pain. And you start to see that its eyes are starting to turn from normal humanoid into this gorgonish yellow.
Maybe we just gotta help it out.
Put it to its mouth.
Yep. So I'll walk up while Skriz is working on.
I'll go to the second hand, and I won't start working on it until I see Rocky put the potion to its mouth. I'm like, go ahead, Rocky, and I'll fake like I'm messing with the locks while he feeds her the potion.
So you are you actually attempting to pick the lock?
I put it in, but just like that teenage boy, I don't know how to hit the hole.
Okay. And you're trying to feed it the potion.
Yep. I'm like pulling the.
It's going to be a contested strength check because as soon as you try to touch it, it tries to back away.
All right.
Oh, you still got,
You do have your bardic. You need it.
but you can use it whenever you want to. You can wait till he gets his.
I can.
Yes.
Right. Well, 21.
I rolled a 6.
Save the bardic.
Yeah. No.
So you grab it by the face and you pull its mouth open.
Hey, no biting. Here, swallow this.
It like half of it seems to go in and half of it seems to cough it back up. As the potion almost looks like milk laced with honey. It looks sort of like a yellowish sort of. It's not thick. But the color is sort of like a very light yellowed color. It does start to pour parts of it down its face, and you notice after a few minutes that the snakes start to go back into its head and turn into normal hair. The wounds stay where it was trying to scratch itself, but they don't seem to be very deep. Its face seems to shift back from being almost reptilian into humanoid, and you see an elven woman.
How y'all doing? You okay now?
She seems confused and kind of scared.
What's your name?
Kind of trying to bring it calm down. I'd like to attempt to speak in Elvish.
What would you like to say?
This one's good at oiling people down.
Not that. Not that at all. I'd like,
Goblin
well,
has
first,
great fingers.
first, I'd like to ask if she's okay, and then tell her that we're here to help.
The sisters, where are they?
Uh,
She's speaking in Elvish.
well, we killed 3 of them across the hall.
While he's doing that, once I see her go to Elvish, I do jam the picks in there and just start act like I am going to
Make another sleight of hand check.
10.
Yeah, it's not a very high DC. You got it.
Okay.
So while you're fiddling with that, all of the monstrous transformations of her seem to have, they're now slowly shifting back. The effect removed a curse, if you're wondering what it did. How long have you been down here?
I don't know.
I don't think
About an hour 30.
Yeah, probably around an hour or 2.
You have to get back to the city.
That's the next step in the plan.
Are you able to come with us?
But you can't be here for too long. This land is cursed.
I see. I turn to the rest of the party and like, she says this land's cursed. We should get out of here.
Can
As
she
quick-
walk?
Yeah.
Then I say
She seems weak, but she's able to move. Yes.
Okay.
well, if anything, we have
Yeah.
Rocky can carry her.
Well, tell her we're leaving if she
Yeah.
wants to come with.
I'll be careful to tell her to on her way out to watch out for traps.
She's
because-
wearing very basic robes, and she pulls the hood back up, and in Elvish she says, "Are you friends?
Yes, we are friends.
We have to get back to the city."
Okay. Yep. Let's go.
Is there anything of interest that might like pique her?
As you
interest?
kind of investigate the room a little bit more, you see some of the statues, and some of them look like they are in a like the pieces are in a similar state to how you found her.
Nothing else. All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's get out.
Skris is done with this place. I got oil, I got gravy, and blood all over me, and I'm ready to go home.
You know, it would be a good idea. You should try that thing we talked about was a shower. No, don't do that. Oh,
What?
that probably tastes.
I think he took
Oh,
one of
that's
those once.
good. What? It's got a little like copper taste to it. Gravy. And it goes.
Alright.
Oh god, I got poop. Let's go.
Alright, let's get out of
I'll
here.
lead the way out.
Yeah.
The only way that you know to leave would be the way that
The
you
way we
came in.
came in. Yep.
I'm not opening doors this time.
So
I'm not good at it.
you exit the Temple of the Nephilim, and you head back down into the under area, avoiding the raised platforms.
Yeah.
You journey back up into the tunnel area. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
If you're within 10 feet of me, you have +2. I assume
I would
what
guess
would
as a
be.
group we are within 10 feet of them.
Yeah.
I
12,
love
15 or 14. Sorry.
I love dice.
Dirty 20.
I got 8.
+2.
That was with the +2. That was with the +2.
As
I got roll
you
5 plus 1
you
plus
have
2.
been traveling now, and again, I'm not gonna do a lot of longevity on this because the journey was exciting. Going back is probably not nearly as much fun. You start to feel physically ill, Lizica, and you
I don't feel so
you
good.
lean over and you actually retch
Oh,
and
wow.
you vomit. What comes out of you looks to be the same color that was coming out of the Gorgon that you found in the
Oh.
temple.
Guys, I don't feel so good.
The transformation won't hold if you get away from the land. That's cursed. But you must keep moving.
Yeah, well, let's keep moving, guys.
Yeah, if you need me to carry you, just let me know.
I'm good for now, but maybe Me, if I take another hit of this.
You travel up the winding tunnels. Still no life around. No insects crawling, no bats fluttering. The very familiar sound of just nothing in this darkness. I need you all to make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay, that's better. Ooh.
You said 2, 12.
9.
Okay.
17.
You're good. You're good. How'd you do?
9.
Yeah, you lean over and you begin to vomit.
That was even with the Bardic.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3 plus 4 plus 2. God, it stinks down here. Ooh,
I think we should gotta keep moving.
keep going.
Continue for another hour.
Yes, I think we're all just like
I
grabbing
got-
each other by
I gotta roll
the seat of the
Elven.
pants and just keep going.
Elvin is beast.
Yeah.
I have not rolled hardly bad. For him
Elvin,
all
don't
night.
come back.
I'm Elvin now. How you doing? You travel for another hour, and you're moving at a slightly faster pace to get away from whatever this is. So you're covering almost twice the distance as you did when you first came down here. Do you wish to continue at this hurried pace?
I'd say so.
I'd say so.
I think we're at that point where we've seen a couple of our members
Yeah.
puking. We want to get out of this range.
You guys have been awake for a pretty good long while.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll go through the peak of exhaustion.
Yeah.
You all gain 1 level of exhaustion after you travel for the next hour, but at double the pace.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm gonna need you all to make 1 more Constitution saving throw.
Great.
So with the
It's under conditions.
1 exhaustion,
Never been exhausted.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh, it's right
what does that do to you?
You gain disadvantage on all ability checks.
Yeah.
But not saving throws. This
Correct.
one, again, don't forget your plus 2. 21 for me.
Oh my god.
Ooh, that's great. Okay.
7.
So you begin to vomit, and you've resisted this cursed land, but something about the double pace or whatever. You actually look, and your hands start to turn into claws.
Oh fuck God.
What's up?
We still have time. We must keep moving.
Do I have a tail?
She
you,
says
you do not have a tail.
you do not have a tail, but she says that we must keep moving. We still have time to reverse.
You want me to carry you?
Don't let me
You
go,
okay?
Rocky. Don't let me go.
I got you.
You know what might help? And I reach down and grab the canteen. I'm like, and I take a big
think
gulp
that's
of
gonna make it
gravy that's
worse.
like 3 weeks old, and I put the cap.
That's so great.
I don't vomit.
You guys continue on at your normal hurried pace. You travel and you begin to feel better. As you start to notice that there are more signs of life, you hear, you look and you see worms crawling through the dirt, and you hear bugs again fluttering around in the darkness. You've made it from the cursed land outside of Ravnica. You are now back inside what's considered the city dimensions. You feel safe enough to take a rest if you would want one.
We got the snow globe.
We do got the snow globe. How is his hands looking?
They look still clawed, but their claws look to be shrinking.
Okay.
I want claws.
Okay. Just go to the Simic. They can do that without having you get to.
No,
get
I
it
still,
first.
I know. I want these board tusks I have in my pouch put on.
So you are using the snow globe.
Mhm.
Yep, taking a rest in the snow globe.
Okay. And what do you want this mansion to look like when you go inside?
Mhm.
Oh, no. Nobody's gonna say it as we walk in. No, you left it up to me.
Usually, every time
I
you
know,
shout
it's
what you
like,
want it to
we're
be
used
anyway.
to Skriz just taking.
I think
it,
Skriz is
You're
still
like,
worried
it's
about
Liz's
his like,
sister's room.
I'm like, oh my hands.
I think I'll take it.
And as soon as we walk in, I'm like, Skriz's sister's room.
Dang it.
Swizzy sister?
Oh shit!
That would form nothing. You don't have a sister.
I say
turn.
back. I say back to the tavern.
Okay.
Tavern's good.
Yeah,
The Silver
we all
Spire?
feel comfortable there.
Spire.
Yeah.
The Silver
Yeah.
Spire.
So you look inside, and it's the tavern, the Silver Spire.
Well, I'm going right to bed. I don't know
Yeah.
about y'all.
The same.
I'm a little tired.
So we're down
Worn
to
out.
one potion. The will vial's gone.
Yep.
All right, and you have.
I invite the one with us.
I would hope so. You stay outside.
Yeah, you stay
here.
outside. You can take a rest. So we're gonna get.
All right.
Hope for the best.
Unless you have anything that you wish to talk about or discuss before the night's end.
That's how awesome we are.
You guys did really good.
Yeah,
Really good.
you bring a statue for
that
most of the.
I did
so
not
well.
hold back. I did not pull punches. I did try to win.
Mhm. Yeah, you have to use like every fucking healing spell possible.
So,
think I
if
used
you guys have nothing else that you wish to discuss amongst yourselves, for the sake of the narrative, you guys get your long rest.
Yay!
And our exhaustion goes away.
Yes.
Yep. Because we.
I think I hit this. Isn't there like a campfire? There it is.
And we hit level 8.
Long rest.
Yep.
Level 8.
Oh, hey. Oh, yeah. Did I hear increasing my constitution modifier?
Did you guys just get a level?
No.
no,
Yeah,
it was
maybe.
I feel like I just gave you guys a
it's
level.
like
We just got
four-
a level before we got in.
like 2 months ago. I don't
It was not 2 months ago. You guys are like level 7.
7. Yeah,
You guys have cool treasures and you're level 7.
that's true.
I still have
We are pretty
inspiration.
cool.
Or did I use it?
No, you didn't.
Inspiration only
he
lasts
used his.
until the end of the current
Oh,
session.
well,
So
fuck.
Until the end of the
and
current session,
until the end of the
so-
current session. So
you
you
still
have
got
it
it.
until I say we're off the air.
Yeah.
I would
Okay,
like use
so,
inspiration. To go fuck yourself.
Morning comes, which you're not sure because you can't see. There's no sun down here. You assume so. You get your minimum 6 to 8 hours of
I was
sleep,
pulling out my casual pocket watch.
whatever that you need, and you exit the extra planner space.
Nice.
You travel back through the dark tunnels of the Underdark, and it's pretty uneventful as you've been this way before. There's something about the presence of you and the Gorgon's heads in your possession, even though they are in the bag of holding. It's almost as if other things can sense that you're carrying these cursed items around with you. Nothing seems to want to get near you as far as wildlife. Everything seems to just kind of
Heck yeah.
let you guys just go right through.
We're boss.
These are nuts.
Before long, you end up back at the Golgari Guild Gate into the central hub. And it looks to be business as usual. There's people wandering around, crawl flying around through the little tunnels. Where would you like to go?
We go talk to Gerard, right?
I mean, we can attempt to go back to the hall.
Okay.
I think Gerard said he was going to pay us to kill these Gorgons.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Very generous offer. If you will.
Did I give you a generous offer?
It was
Jesus.
He said...
pretty sure it was 10k.
Did I say 10,000
I'm
gold?
pretty sure you
Gerard
had
will pay
10k.
10K, yeah.
I
Such
know.
a nice dungeon master.
It's pretty nice.
Man, what a nice guy.
I think we still tried to get more.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that'll go
Or at least
well.
one of us tried to get more.
That was 10K is a lot.
How you doing?
So, not really sure where Gerard is. How would you like to find Gerard?
So we're at the
grab
we're at
all
the-
three.
You're like in
gold-
the central hub,
Are we?
So how far away is that?
Who has
from
the bag of
actual
holding?
hall?
the actual Golgari Guild Hall.
Mhm. That's where we were
you
before,
you
right?
wouldn't you were in the dining hall area, like above the guild hall.
Okay. So
I feel as Chris. He would grab one of the Gorgon heads out of the bag of holding.
Start turning people
And
into
start, and be like, look what we did! And he just starts swinging it around like he's some sort of champion, not realizing that if somebody looks into it, they would turn to stone. He's like, look at this! Look
yeah.
what we did!
boy.
A few people seem to notice these heads. The eyes sort of just glare out at everything, and you see some people begin to turn the petrification process. Some people around the city start yelling, and they start screaming, and they stop looking at
head
you
away.
because they recognize that it's a Gorgon's head. And they're like, you hear one of the guards that's in like the armored carapace. He goes, "Put that thing away! What are you doing?"
Squid's like, with my dick hanging out? What the hell?
Not
Oh,
back
you
in the head.
So he does throw the head back in the bag of,
The other head.
oh, sorry. I'll try it. I was looking for, I forgot his name. Gerard.
Alright, could you take us to Gerard, please? Or summon
You
him
know
or
where his
something?
whereabouts are.
You're here to collect the bounty.
Correct.
As you saw, we
Very
have
well.
We're here to collect 3 bounties.
all 3.
Very well. Follow me. And he leads you into the main guild hall. You kind of went through the side doors of the main guild hall before, and then up these stairs into the main dining hall. But the guild hall itself looks more like a large gazebo. It's not really a building as much as it's sort of got these pillars in the front, and it goes deep into this carved out portion of the woodwraith forest. So there are trees and vines and brush and things wrapped around it, that make up basically the back walls and the entire structure. There's bits of moss on the ground, not really carpets, various different colors of moss. There are all sorts of fungi growing into the dark crevices into this guild hall, and there are dead things that wander around. There are zombies, and some of them are dripped with dredge and fungus, and they seem to be doing just normal menial tasks of haphazardly trying to sweep the steps.
I'd like to go up to one of the ones that's cleaning. Hey, y'all missed a spot over. Well, you missed. Did you do the whole hallway? You.
He turns, like his face, both sides are kind of drooping. You see all this dredge, and it almost looks like seaweed coming off of him, but it's some sort of plant growth. He turns and looks at you. His eyes are kind of, one is like way higher than the other one, and he's like, and he starts to sweep.
So you just started. Good. All right. Let me show you proper technique for sweeping. I'm gonna take the broom from him and do like a good, little square.
You take the broom from him, and he kind of reaches out. You're like,
Watch and learn.
he
This
he
place-
reaches up one of his hands to like close one of his eyes so he can.
Yeah, I've been that drunk before. That's okay. I understand. So this is how you sweep a floor. Now I need you to go all way back up and down this hallway. That you missed every spot.
He like turns and he like taps one of the other zombies on the shoulder, and they both turn and look at you.
Yes, you two, you're not doing a great job. So why don't you watch? I'll do another 5 foot. Yeah, you see how much cleaner it is now. All right,
And he's like reaching for the broom.
all right, show me.
He grabs the broom from you, and he doesn't use 2 hands. He's just
So we're watching.
How did it look? They should have.
terrible.
They should have invested.
As we're-
It looks like someone who's never broomed before in their life.
Are they putting like this display in front of the rest of us?
Oh,
like my
it's very clear.
100%. We're watching all of this.
So they both actually have one hand on the broom, and they're kind of doing this back and forth,
so
side to side.
I feel like I'm gonna walk up and pour a little bit of gravy from my canteen. What's left of it? I'm just gonna shake it.
They look at the gravy kind of hit the ground, and they just put the broom through it, and it just kind of smears out all over the place.
Oh, that looks
The one zombie looks like he gets like a half smile on his face, like.
I'm like, that's fucking perfect right there. Yeah. And I'm like, oh fuck, I'm out of gravy.
Well, that's terrible.
From one of the back canopies, an opening sort of magically appears and twists out of the vines and bark from the back wall, and you see the familiar shape of Gerard come down with his staff that looks like it's made from a spinal column.
Jesus.
I found this on the web.
Oh my gosh, shut up, Sarah.
I found the spinal column on the web. Here we go.
That's Strahd's voice.
He graciously walks out in a very dignified way for someone who's dead.
Fair.
He has a very commanding presence about him. He seems intimidating without being intimidating. I see you have brought something. Did you bring it? I sense it.
Yeah, Skriz, don't touch it.
What? I was just gonna show him.
No, he doesn't want to see. Yes.
You completed your task.
This is right.
Yes, we have. Now, if you look at these eyes, though, they're still going to petrify you. Because we found that out in town square.
Nation works only on the living.
Oh.
See, I know
I
that.
never
I was.
knew Well, I
Where
guess I'm the one
are
who
the
did.
items? And he holds out a big black sack.
So I will.
It's just a normal cloth canvas bag.
I'll pull them out, not looking at them, and just kind of plop them in.
I sense the evil on these.
Very evil. They fight like shit, though. Very easy to kill. I'm surprised no one else could kill them. There's lots of people down there.
There are Gorgons. These were their leaders. Maybe now the rest will rejoin the Golgari.
Hey, there's a chance.
Fingers crossed.
They are most resourceful.
Did you send people down there, or did like solo groups of people go down there? Because there were lots of petrified statues. I don't know if you have like healer or something, or a group of healers that go down there and start reversing, but there's like half a dozen, 10 petrified bodies, all intact still, so they could be saved. I don't have that kind of magic.
I'm not sure where the other Gorgons stay.
Well, they're leaderless now.
There must be more floors to the temple.
I feel like we searched it pretty well off.
I mean-
we didn't see nothing else.
We didn't see much for hidden rooms, though. We didn't really check for anything like that.
The elf that is with you. She kind of steps forward and pulls her hood back. And Gerard looks at her as though he recognizes her.
Ooh.
And his face sort of softens a little bit. You have been gone a while. Several days now, no word, child.
We found his daughter.
It is good to see you. She bows.
I'll curtsy.
She doesn't say anything really in response. Go get rest, child. You can tell me all about it later. And she walks off. She turns to your group before she leaves and gives all of you a bow.
Hey, what was your name?
My name is Celeste.
Celeste.
Celeste, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Skriz like,
I believe I owe you a bounty.
10 million gold.
Something like that.
I might be dead, but my memory is not that poor.
That's
What
good.
was it? Then? I thought it was something like this. 10 something.
He kind of does this little hand gesture to one of the zombies and they wander off. One moment, please. I have a message. You've been gone not terribly long. From Mizet.
Oh, yeah.
The dragon himself.
He says once you are finished with your business here to return to the surface.
Did he say if it was more urgent than not, or just he wants to see us
When
whenever?
you are finished with your business, is all he said.
Doesn't sound too urgent.
Yeah.
So unless you guys don't have anything else we need down here.
Well, your mom and your sister, I don't know if you want to tackle that, don't want to tackle it, but it sounds like we got time if we need it.
To be honest, from the level of what it sounds like, we might want to come back.
We could do that too.
Yeah. I'm sure that's probably not the last we'll see of them, though.
Rumors are that there is to be a large gathering of leadership in Ravnica to discuss the future. All are welcome.
All right.
We'll probably be there.
Will we see you there?
I will be there.
It's good to hear. Well, we'll take
Anything else?
I think so.
Yeah, your cleaning staff really needs to be trained a little bit better. Now, I tried to show those two gentlemen down there how to use a broom,
He's
and they
he's just smiling as you're talking.
so there's like a 10-foot square that's real good. I don't want to give them that credit; they're not quite there yet. I did that part.
If the dead don't move, they become stiff.
Well, I mean, if they're gonna be moving and
If they have
sweeping,
actual tasks, they perform them, but this is just to keep rigor mortis from permanently setting in.
I'm just saying. I mean, they can't sweep a floor. I don't know what tasks you're gonna trust them with.
What he's trying to say is just stop. They ain't gonna do it. He's trying to be nice.
The great floor here, real dusty. That's all I'm saying. Could they're doing it anyways.
Zombies aren't super dexterous.
They could do it better.
They're not very
The zombie that he sent off comes back and it's carrying this really big box, and it's moving very, very slow as it's
I
carrying
like the
this
sound of big
box.
boxes.
You hear it jingling and rattling as he's walking and haphazardly trying to carry it. And then he just stops at Gerard and he looks at Gerard like, Gerard goes,
Give it to them.
and the zombie reaches out his hands. He's holding this really big box, and he looks like he's straining.
Sit it down.
He lets his arms go and it falls on the ground.
Can feel that.
We'll just open it up. Just to see.
Inside, there are 10,000 gold coins in it.
Nice.
It's like
Chris is like,
I mean, you don't count them, but you assume that it's
Yeah.
probably all there.
holy oh my god!
that's 2,500 a piece.
Yep. That's pretty good. I feel like we should just shove the whole box into
Yeah,
it's a
probably
bag of holding
until
we have time to like.
Yeah,
distribute
I
it,
wouldn't
but-
even distribute it. I'd just put the whole box in a bag of holding.
All right.
And with that, is there anything else that you wish to do within the Undercity?
Unless you guys have something. Not unless you want to check out that.
No, not right now.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure I have that spells put on here. So.
Then I assume that you will be making your journey back to the surface.
Yep.
Sounds
back
like
to
a
Nib.
journey.
And with that, we are going to end tonight's session. Thanks everybody that tuned in tonight. We appreciate everybody that showed up and commented and watched and listened and dropped a follow and all of those good things. We appreciate all of you. We will be back next week.
And Gale Force 9.
And again, yeah, Gale Force 9, thank you for these awesome, sweet tile things and terrain sets and all the things of yours that we use.
Yeah, you didn't give them to him. He bought them.
I bought 'em.
Still.
I bought them, but it was money well spent, and I am happy with the purchase.
And I bought a map from y'all. So.
So yes, we will be back next week. Hopefully, Elvin will be with us. Hopefully, he's feeling better. And until then, we will see you next week.
Now he was massive.
Have a good
by
night.
himself.
Deuces.
Good session.
Oh yeah. I was turned to stone. I still enjoy it.
Don't forget to get your Five Guys burgers tomorrow.
haven't been 5 days in a while. That's